Okay. All right. All right. So, is everyone good to go? Caught up? All that good stuff?
I think so.
Yeah, I'm just typing out backstory for Brent.
Okay. So we'll do a quick recap just to get everyone back in the right headspace. So you guys were on your way to Touchstone for your own various reasons. Midway there kind of thing, or almost all the way there. The night before you arrived, you saw there was a giant fire in the sky. You guys went and investigated. Turns out it was probably goblins who set the fire. And one of the main men there, a Wycliffe, decided to try and hire you to go deal with the goblins. He heavily suggested, without quite saying so, that you just murder them. Of course, you guys didn't exactly agree with that. You did some of your own investigating, found it was highly unlikely the goblins actually caused any issues, and were in fact probably framed. You left town towards the goblin mines anyway, after rescuing a goblin from the basement of the inn, who was able to show you where to go. Unfortunately, he was poisoned in your first encounter with earthworms, which are a relatively common threat in this area. And you ended up saving his life as best you could. There was a bit of an altercation where some words were said around goblin ears, goblin scouts, and there was a bit of a dust-off in which you killed several goblins, but not all of them, which made your negotiations with a goblin chieftain a little more difficult. But negotiate you did do. You were put under threat of death unless you actually helped them out, and now we're heading back to town to deal with the Wycliffes in a not-so-friendly fashion. Pretty sure I didn't skip anything there. Did I miss anything anyone could think of? No? It's all good?
I think so.
Griff still doesn't trust the goblins.
Yeah, no, I didn't think so. So, for some reason my notes were closed, which is kind of annoying. Not gonna lie. Here we go.
Yeah,
Okay.
I think Ryan should be here in about 20 minutes. So
Yeah, he'll get here when he gets here.
Ryan is the new gentleman?
So what, sorry?
The new gentleman that's joining us?
No, Ryan is the Dragonborn Barbarian you guys have. The new person who was going to be joining us actually got a new job and is feeling quite a bit under the weather, so he's going to be passing on tonight. So no Paladin tonight, unfortunately, folks.
Man, maybe I should have went bard earlier.
Sorry?
I said maybe I should have went bard earlier.
Oh, it'll be fine. I mean, you shouldn't die too horribly this session. Shouldn't. So, as you guys head off into the dusty road, as it were, to make your way back, you've got about a day's travel if you're not bringing a goblin with you. Well, about 2 days if you actually spend the night instead of trying to walk through it. But it's up to you guys whether you want to walk through the night or stay and try to find camp.
No, I mean, I think the majority of us have some form of dark vision, don't we?
Yep, I do.
All right, well, if you guys are going to attempt to force a march through the night, you will each need to make a constitution save to avoid a level of exhaustion.
Or do we want to camp?
Wait, didn't we have a level of exhaustion anyways?
Currently, some of you do, yes.
Then let's
I say we could
rest.
rest.
Let's spend the night.
Yeah.
Because I don't think double exhaustion is good.
No,
So-
no. 2 levels of exhaustion is really bad for you. Okay. You are also welcome to stay the night in the Goblin Village if you'd rather. There are beds set aside for you, and you will be fed. And you can probably have more of the mushroom brew if you'd like.
I'd rather take the hospitality of the road.
I agree. I'd rather be outside of the Goblin Village.
That's fair.
Yeah.
So as you guys did spend a fair bit of time there, it is about it's evening before you actually get to set out, which means you won't make it to town until evening the next day. But you do manage to get a few hours walk into your way there. As the sun begins kind of set over the horizon, then it begins to get dark. You guys walk just a little bit more, just a little bit extra, and I will get somebody, just one person, to roll a survival check, please.
Who wants to be the good old survival specialist?
I don't think anybody's trained in it, so I'll do it.
I'm actually trained in it, so I can do it.
Oh, okay.
Can I just click on the button?
There you go. You spend some time looking for a decent campsite, one that's not the same as the last one, because that kind of ended a little bit in tragedy. You do manage to find a reasonably good one off to the side of the road. It looks a little well tended. There's actually a little fire pit and everything. The ashes in it are cold, of course. No one's been here in a little while. And as you folks set up camp and set up your bedrolls, I'm assuming you guys do want to set up a watch again?
Yes. I don't have fatigue at all, and I don't require anything that needs a long rest, so I can take first watch, or middle watch, or whatever.
Yeah. I'll take a watch too. I'm pretty good.
Sure, and I'll take the last one.
Okay. So as you guys get together, you gather up, you have your little fire set off and eat a little bit of food. You guys can feel free to share and discuss what you guys think's going on, and potentially maybe a little bit about your mission, if you so choose. Otherwise, we can move on.
So we gotta go find Euclid Wycliffe, right?
Mm-hmm.
And bring him back. Okay. Anybody have any ideas?
Oh, I mean,
That's what the goblins want us
you
to
could
do.
just tell him that the goblins are prepping for war, and he'll go on his own.
Yeah, could do that.
With an army of humans.
Was there any reward for that mission from that other Wycliffe fellow? Where he's like, yeah, go take out go deal with goblins.
It would be in his favor, because he was an influential human.
Do you think he would fall for it if I just give him a bunch of goblin daggers?
Maybe. We could always try.
The question is whether or not he would be skilled enough to pick up on your deception.
I am pretty good. But if he's anything like that other fellow, that goblin guy, we can't lie to him. I have a feeling he knew what I was doing.
No, we can't. I have a feeling he knew you had daggers on you the whole time.
I don't think so. I'm good at hiding. Too bad we don't have anything. Oh, wait, we got scrolls. We got scrolls. We can say, oh, yeah, we got them off of this other guy.
Yeah, but what would the point of lying be at that point? Because Euclid wanted us to kill the goblin lord or chieftain wanted us to bring him there.
Yeah, that's true.
So what benefit would lying be?
If there was any reward for completing whatever mission he wanted us to do.
Because in 6 months, the goblin chief is probably going to come here because he threatened to kill us if we don't deliver Euclid in 6 months.
There we go.
Yeah, but outside of the goblin camp, I'm not too worried about them coming and finding us. Especially if they're
really these goblins.
Sorry, what was that, Griff?
Do you think we can trust these goblins?
Hell no.
No.
Can't trust the goblins. Can't trust Ulick Wycliffe.
Oh,
Seems like we're stuck between a rock and a hard place.
I would say that would be. Which faction do we want?
Yes, very much. You are the rock.
Yeah.
I mean, we could always side with the goblins because that might be the fun thing to do.
I will never side with the goblins at this point.
That's fair.
I say we bring the head of that leader goblin to Wycliffe.
If that was a possibility, I would agree. But I don't think it's a possibility at this point in time.
Would it? At this point, probably not.
Wait, we should probably
You
be
should
quiet
have
because
the head of the goblin and the head of Wycliffe.
guys, they overheard us talking about like killing a goblin before.
We're not in there though. Aren't we?
Yeah, we weren't in there when they overheard us the first time.
That's true. They could have killed.
Oh shoot!
Can I do a perception check?
Absolutely, you can. That's probably a pretty good idea.
Nothing.
As far as you can tell, there is no one around you. No, in fact, you're pretty sure you're just alone with the sky and your thoughts until you kind of snap out of it and realize you still have a party of adventurers next to you.
Okay, well, I still think it's a stupid thing to talk right now.
That's fair.
But you guys do end up discussing until the wee hours of the night kind of thing. What exactly you want to do. It doesn't really seem like a consensus is reached before you start dropping off to bed. But I will get each of the people who are on watch tonight to make a perception check, please.
I will also.
It's a good thing I got the bad one out of the way.
I will also stealth myself, or try to, anyways.
Okay.
I got first watch, so you want a perception check, you said?
I was pretty sure.
It's fine. You can do first. I can do middle, and someone said they can do end.
Oh, you said you wanted first?
Yeah, I'll do end.
I don't think it matters what.
No, I just need the three people who were on watch to make a perception check. That's all.
Oh, so who's on watch?
I'm on watch.
Doesn't matter to me.
Okay, I'll do one.
Jesus Christ.
I thought you got your bad perception rolls out of the way. Apparently,
Well,
you just
that was the intention.
they're slowly building. You're slowly getting better at the very least.
However, though, I will hide myself before I go to sleep.
Yeah. Okay. So you guys spend the night. Nothing happens in the course of the night, of course. That was two, of course, is right next to each other. But anyway, nothing really happens during the night that you're aware of. And by the time the morning comes, you're all well rested. Everyone's going to regain hit dice and stuff and enjoy the nice rest. Now that you've had a full night's rest, if you have a level of exhaustion, it is going to poof, go away. And as you guys get ready for the morning, there's an odd sort of silence to the area. Doesn't feel normal or natural, but you can't tell what's causing it. Good plan.
I don't put on my leather armor.
Fair enough. As you each kind of get up and prepare or remove the traces of your being at the camp, you hear a set of footsteps coming from the road. Not trying to be quiet, not trying to be loud, a little jangly. An alone man who's kind of off, you'd almost say. Seems to be wearing a sort of brownish cloak that covers most of his person, except for the little bits of chainmail kind of poking through at his chest, there is a very large pack attached to his back, and 2 swords at his hips. He kind of, as he approaches, he's definitely human, and he watches you as you all scamper around and waits until you stop moving to Hello, friends. Pleasant meeting you here.
Do we know you?
No, not yet. Not that I'm sure you'll find it's pleasant to meet me. I can't help but notice that you seem to be a relatively small party of people. Isn't that right? And
well, we do have Graf. He's pretty big.
Well, that's true. You do have a large Goliath, as most Goliaths are large.
Small in people, small in number, big in mass.
Obviously. Well, I'm sadly here to inform you that there is actually a tax on this road that you haven't paid yet.
Oh, well, then it's a good thing that we're small in number.
Absolutely. Now, if you would just kindly pay the tax, I'm certain we can be on our way.
Oh, how much is the tax?
Oh, it's only 50 gold per person. It's a small sum, I'm aware.
Wait, what?
Yes, absolutely. Gold. To use this road, 50 gold per person.
On whose orders?
On mine.
I'm going to take it towards them.
Who are you?
Oh, it's not too important who I am. But I would suggest that you make no sudden movements. I have other friends, and you are such a small party.
Insight like a motherfucker.
Yep.
This is going to be great. I have a 0.
The gentleman in question is extraordinarily intimidating.
No, I got to get all these bad ones out of the program.
Can I see if how many people are actually potentially around us?
Go ahead and roll a perception check. As far as you can tell, he's the only one there.
How far is he from me?
He's about 50 feet. He's half shouting at you.
Well, I'm going to stealth myself into the bushes beside us or behind a tree around us or something like that.
Go ahead and attempt.
Gonna give her a quick little see if I can move myself out of the way.
Yep.
At least one of us is rolling good.
Yeah, right?
Okay.
Do I recognize anything on this guy? I think I'm being shook down here.
You think?
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure you are.
Well, and as a rogue and a smuggler.
Is that 32 damage?
No, not at all. Okay.
What was that roll?
That's
for?
32 people.
I like the way you just covertly put that in there.
No doubt.
I have no idea what's going on, guys.
He wants 50 gold. Which we don't have.
He's gonna get 50 fucking feet up his ass.
Well, I came in at that, but that.
Oh, a guy appeared at the side of our camp and is wanting us to give him 50 gold as toll for using the road.
50 gold each.
Oh.
Each. That's each.
Okay. Yeah. So, I'm going to do a thing. Don't worry. Be right back. So, really? Mr. Tristan, you're the only person who can hear me, I believe. You immediately fall unconscious. as soon as you are hidden, you immediately fall unconscious. Nothing hits you. You just fall asleep.
All right, 10 out of 10.
So if you must know, the 32 was someone cast sleep on you. So enjoy that.
Oh, perfect.
You're asleep.
Works for me.
Yep. All right, so back to the rest of the party. Don't worry about it. So as...
babies.
Sorry?
You got the babies. The tall grass. Children of the corn.
Reference.
Time to go punting again?
Sorry?
Is it time to go punting again?
It might be. You don't know.
Yeah, correct.
So none of you really noticed as Yalak disappears into the grass. And you can see that the gentleman in question just kind of grins a little. So 50 gold pieces each. That should be 300. Yes?
Wait, where's your math?
What do you mean, where's my
There's
math?
only
There are
5.
6 of you.
There's 6 of us?
Absolutely, there are. I can count them. Well, there were 6 of you.
These are
Who's
6.
the 6th?
How is there 6 of us?
Isn't there?
Wait, if you can't do simple math, then how do I know you're doing this all correctly? You're not even logging this. Let me see your logbook.
Wait. Are you telling me you're not with the goblin that's been following you?
No.
Oh, so, never mind. We'll deal with him separately.
I will tell you. If that goblin is following us, he's following us for a reason.
Yep.
And that is because we've been sent on a mission. And anybody hindering our mission is likely to get 50 goblin feet up their ass.
Go ahead and roll either deception or intimidation. Your choice.
I will roll deception. Better? I can't see the thing. Did I actually roll it? Oh, it's not popping up here.
There it is.
Oh, there we go.
Okay, well, the first one.
Yeah. He kind of gives you an odd look and says, all right, fine. We won't hinder you. I mean, the toll is negotiable, I should say. So 25. We'll call it 25. I'm sure you can afford 25. We'll be out of your hair. No worries.
I think you're misunderstanding me.
I don't think
Removing gold from our pockets is a hindrance entirely.
And I'm afraid this is a toll road. You'll have to pay.
Do you have a sigil? Do you have some kind of authority?
No, one moment, please. No, but we do have your friend.
Which one?
I kind of looked around and Yalak has vanished.
Huh. Well, that was stupid of him.
So, let's see.
Just like to leave it
I
wrong.
don't believe you. Let's see him.
I'm afraid I can't do that at the moment.
Interesting.
Now, if you're unwilling to pay the toll, we can always just imprison you and extort a little bit of money out of the city instead.
City won't
You
care.
can just charge the goblins.
Goblins usually pay in smelly things. I'm not terribly interested.
Well, I don't have much more than that.
I see. So,
Look at me. I'm dressed in green rats. Are you kidding me?
So, if I'm to understand you, you can't pay the toll.
Barely.
So, I have a proposition for you. A little bit of labor, we'll call it, and you can be on your way. We need help of sorts. How about you and your fellows follow me, and we can solve this peacefully? Don't worry, it won't take long. A year or two. You'll be fine.
You know what? I can draw my weapon while moving, right?
Yep.
I'm going to close the 50 feet and smack him.
Nice.
All right. Roll for initiative, everyone.
I'm right behind him.
I'm tired of being shaken down by multiple people that think they're bigger than me.
Especially when they're smaller than me.
Surprise, motherfucker! Oh, there's my nat 1, so I'm happy to get rid of that. I think I have to look it up, but I think it's a free action to summon said blade.
You'd be able to do it as part of your move. No worries.
I'm just curious because, or sorry, my packed weapon. Might make a difference for later on if I want to throw it.
I'm gonna get some water quick.
Okay. All right, so Gref, that was a 13. Ragnar was an 11. Rox, that was a 4. Bryn, that was an 8. Okay. And Yalek, you are currently unconscious.
One down, 4 to go.
All right.
I'm living life here, guys. I'm taking a quick power nap.
So, Rox,
That's
I
what
will
was
give
doing.
you.
I knew it was.
Rox, I'll give you a surprise action. Everyone else will be running in regular initiative. So, Rox, you're up first. You kind of dash towards this figure who hasn't drawn his weapons yet. He kind of reels back in surprise as you draw your blade and go for him, or draw your mace and go for him. Go ahead and swing.
Let's see if I can do this. Wonderful.
Okay.
Oh my God.
So you swing, and he just raises one of the blades just half out of the sheath, and you strike the blade, and it kind of reverberates. You feel a little shocked, and nothing seems to go through. All right, there are currently 4 of you, so each is going to be fielding 2 attacks. All right. So.
Sorry, boys.
Rox, does a 15 hit you?
Sorry, what?
Rox, does a 15 hit you?
Oh,
No? I'm going to assume a 19 does, though.
yes.
You'll be taking 4 points of damage. All right. I am terribly sorry, Mr. Bryn. I seem to enjoy critting you a lot. I got minimum damage, though, so you're going to be taking 4 points of damage.
Sweet.
So out of the grass surrounding your camp, 8 of these like shabby-looking bandits all of a sudden pop out and start shooting arrows. 8 of them, 8 arrows kind of striking towards the center of the camp, all of them aiming low, like they're not trying to kill you, but just to hamstring you, or to avoid cross-shooting each other in the face. And a few of them do manage to strike home, but none of them really do severe damage. However, another figure kind of steps out of the brush, and you can see he's this really odd-looking creature. You're pretty sure he might be elven or half-elven, but there are kind of scales covering one side of his face like a dragon. He has a faint red tinge to his body, and as he kind of walks forward and drops his robe, you can see he's wearing very, very thin, common-looking clothing, and his fists start to glow with a red flame. As he runs towards Gref, who seems to be the biggest of you, and launches 2 quick punches. Gref, will an 18 hit you?
You're muted.
Yeah, sorry. Yeah, an 18 will hit me.
Okay. He's going to smack you for 5 points of damage, 3 of which is fire.
Okay.
Okay, and then he'll try to smack you again, but a 7 will not hit you. Then the man who you attacked, Rox, will finish drawing both of his weapons and also do 2 quick attacks on you. Okay. As he goes to draw both of them, one of them gets like the one that you hit. You kind of maybe dented it a little bit, gets tangled as he pulls it out, and he provokes an attack of opportunity from you as he struggles to get both blades free.
Perfecto. I will take that opportunity. Hopefully, do something a little bit better.
Okay. You do actually manage to strike him, and you take advantage of the fact, and you aim for like a low blow across his waist. He kind of cracks the sheath and into his hip, and he grunts a little and looks a little pissed off. But that's his turn. Then it will be Gref. You're up.
All right. Bonus action. I want to enter a rage.
Okay.
And then I got 2 in front of me, right?
There's just the one in front of you, the sorcerer person.
Yeah.
The guy with like the flaming fists walked up and tried to punch you.
Cool. I will swing my great axe at his face.
All right, go for it. A 23 will definitely hit. And there's 2 extra points from your
10
rage.
damage.
So you slash at him, and he takes it across the chest, and he's just smiling as you inflict this pain. You can see like this craze in his eyes as he kind of craves the combat. All right, anything else you got?
No, that's me.
All right, Ragnar.
What's the nearest guy to me right now?
So you got like the closest one to you is going to be the kind of monk-y flaming fist kind of guy that's attacking Gref.
All right, I'm going to rage.
Okay.
Since I kind of remembered that I can do that.
Mm-hmm.
And I am going to go behind the flaming fist dude.
Okay. You do not gain advantage.
What's up?
You do not gain advantage.
Oh, that's unfortunate. Whatever. And then I'll take a swing with my longsword.
Okay. As you kind of try to sneak up behind him to go for that attack, he turns around and bats your blade just flat-handed away from him. Not knocking it out of your hand, but enough that you can't get a solid hit.
Unfortunate. All right.
Anything else you got?
No. That's it.
Okay. Bryn.
Closest one to me, I guess, is that flaming fist fuck.
Yep, it is.
Yeah, okay. I'm going to run up to him, draw my scimitar, and fucking swing.
Go for it.
I'm gonna roll super shit. I clicked it once. My internet's being garbage.
I mean, you're in a hotel, right? So. So you also do get sneak attack. He can't stop sneak attack. He can stop the advantage. So because one of your friends is adjacent to him, you still get the extra sneak attack damage.
Yep, just trying to find it.
Total of 10. Good.
And then I'm going to, since I have cunning action now, I'm going to. It's not going to do much, but I'm gonna hide behind Gref.
Okay, so you kind of that would be getting out of his area, his threatened area. So you would take an attack of opportunity if you did so.
Maybe I want to disengage.
Disengage and just take a step back, kind of thing.
Yeah, no, I'm gonna take the opportunity attack.
Okay.
And hide. Attempt to
hide. That is a 23 to hit.
Jesus Christ.
At least it's not a crit.
And that is 8 points of damage, 2 of which is fire.
Holy fuck, dude. Is it 8 points?
8 points of damage, 2 of which is fire, yep.
I'm going to try and stealth behind Gref.
So you walk behind Gref, and you can try to hide yourself from this person in particular, but you still have 8 archers around you.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
Stealth.
Beautiful. He seems to lose track of you in like the chaos and the melee. He doesn't really keep track of where you are too well. All right. And then finally it will be Rox.
I will not move because Buddy didn't move away from me, recharging my feline agility, and I did it swing twice.
probably because you poked it twice. Unfortunately, the second one doesn't count. The first one
I'll use
does.
inspiration. I'll take a crit.
If you're burning your inspiration, go for it. That's a crit. You deal a whopping 15 points of damage. You smack this guy like across the face. You can see some of his teeth go flying. And as he looks back to you, he's woozy and barely on his feet anymore.
Perfect.
Okay. It will go to the bandits as they all kind of line up shots and stuff. They will take 2 shots at everybody now because everyone is in melee, except for Bryn. It's going to be disadvantaged to attack everyone. No, that won't hit.
I mean, like, I'm still asleep, so I'm doing real good.
Yeah, you're fine. You're prone, so it's fine.
I'm good.
Nope.
Actually, I don't know where you are. Otherwise, I would run over and slap the shit out of you.
Rocks, will a 13 hit you, Rocks?
Oh, you need a 16.
Okay. Thank you. And then Bryn, oops, shit.
Crit. You're gonna crit on me.
No. Actually, you hear a faint twang as one of the bows just snaps here. Fuck! As you can see one of the bows literally breaks in half.
Nice.
The bandit just drops it, draws a short sword, and walks into combat with you. So he's going to be kind of sandwiching you between himself and Gref. The dude that was in the middle of you, like the flaming fists and all, just kind of grins and puts his hands together and just makes a motion towards the ground. And everyone around him, which is going to include that bandit, so everyone except for Rocks, make a dex save. Both Gref and Ragnar, you get advantage on this save.
Okay.
That's a crit fail save.
You said I got advantage, right?
Yes, but you rolled a crit, so I don't think that really matters.
You rolled a crit. You rolled not 1, then a nat 20.
That's why I asked, because my first one was bad.
Oh, I see it now. Okay, so Bryn, you're going to take 6 points of fire damage.
And
Ragnar, you're going to take 6 points of fire damage, and Gref, you're going to take 6 points of fire damage.
How much am I taking?
I'm unconscious.
Yeah, you're all taking 6 points of fire damage.
Okay.
Okay. Okay, and then he's going to stand up again, get into this like combat stance. You can tell by the way he's moving, he's definitely heavily injured, but he's still grinning, and he looks like super happy to be in combat. The boss man is going to have both his blades finally free, one of them severely dented, and just go for Rocks as best he can.
Sorry to interrupt you for a second, but before you do that, can I do my stone's endurance?
I believe it has to be done as a bonus action on your turn, does it not?
No reaction.
As a reaction, yeah, you can totally do it then.
Okay, I'll just put it in chat here for you. And then I will roll a d12 plus 3. 12 plus 3. Roll.
Okay, so you take no damage from that.
Yep.
The boss guy, as he draws his weapon and goes to attack you, the first one is a wild miss, probably by the fact that the blade is now bent almost in half. The second attack, however, does hit you, but only minorly, scoring a small strike for a single point of damage.
Okay, take it.
He was supposed to be way more intimidating than a single point of damage over 3 turns.
I have taken 5 so far, so just saying, it's scary.
Taken 18, so
He is asleep with me.
So Gref, you're up.
Okay, so I am going to. I still am in front of this flaming hands freak.
Yep.
Cool. I'm going to ask him a question.
Excellent. Okay, as you go to strike him, his hands, like in that fighting stance, he catches your blade and throws it to the side, and just keeps smirking. And you can see that as the combat's going on, he's getting more dragon-like features across his face.
Okay, that's it for my go.
Okay. Ragnar.
I am just trying to find one thing first because it's not showing some of my abilities here, so I just gotta find it on my book. It's right here. There it is. All right. Sorry, I'm just not used to this.
I don't even have my books tonight.
Oh, that's why.
How dare
Okay.
you? You
I
didn't bring them to the hotel?
will attack that flaming fist dude
Okay.
since he is in front of me. I'm still trying to get used to this thing.
That's a critical hit. Only for 6 damage, though. Total
I'm
of
raging
8
still.
damage because you're raging.
Unfortunate, but whatever.
Plus 3, 1, 2,
Does something.
Okay. So,
Every little bit helps.
Yeah, right.
as you smack him with your longsword, you actually cut deep enough into his back that he flinches for a moment and falls to the ground.
Haha. Stay there.
Okay.
I'm not going to do anything. I'm just going to stand there.
Okay. Bryn, make a death save.
Went right up.
You are conscious at 1 HP.
Decent.
I fake playing dead.
All right.
Actually, no, I play dead.
So, because you do make a death save at the start of your turn, because you rolled an out 20, you get to actually wake up and do whatever you want. Keep in mind, you are prone, and standing in melee combat is typically a bad idea.
I'm going to... What do I got here? I've got a potion.
You can
I'm
totally...
going to, without moving up off the ground, I'm going to try to sleight of hand myself this potion.
Go ahead, roll sleight of hand.
Because I don't want them to know that I'm awake.
Okay, he doesn't seem to notice. He's more focused on Gref right now.
Oh, thank Christ.
So if you want, go ahead, drink it. It's fine. You'll heal the 2d4 plus 2. But that will take up your entire turn.
Yeah, that's totally fine.
Rox, what are you doing?
I will hopefully swing for the fences.
Okay.
So why does the system hate me today?
I have no idea. Don't forget, Bryn, that you're going to heal an extra 2, so there'll be 7 health you're regaining. Rox, you got to swing at him. He just gives up on the bent blade, throws it at your face. It gets close enough that you freak out and bat it to the side, but that's enough to waste your attack on him.
That's fair. I like that narration.
All right. So everyone is still in melee combat. No. No, the only person in melee combat currently is Rox. So that's 2 attacks on everybody without disadvantage.
I'm on the ground.
Yeah, fair. They're not going to be shooting at you. That's right. They think you're unconscious. That's going to be then 3 attacks at Gref and 3 attacks at Ragnar, 2 attacks at Rox. Mr. Gref, what's your AC again? You are muted. 15? Okay. So you're going to take 2 hits.
Okay.
Keep in mind, you do get to half this, so it'd be a total of 7 damage after being halved.
Okay.
Wow.
Because 2 of the shots did manage to hit you, and they rolled max damage both times, so ouch. Ragnar, what's your AC currently?
14.
Okay. So I'm just going to actually start writing your AC next to your names on my little initiative tracker here, so I can stop asking.
It would be a lot easier than constantly asking.
Okay, you are going to take half damage from this, but I am sorry, every attack hit.
Ow!
Don't leave me alone, boys.
You will take a total of 6 points of damage because they did not roll max every time.
Okay.
Okay, and then it will be 2 attacks at Rocks, and those attacks will be at disadvantage. Rocks, your AC is 16, you said?
Yeah.
Okay.
For the moment, anyways.
Yeah, for 8 hours until Mage Armor wears off. Yeah. All right.
Or I just cast it again every 4.
That's fair. With disadvantage. You are so lucky that that's with disadvantage. There was a nat 20 in there. You will still be taking 4 points of damage as an arrow thuds right into your shoulder. Not exactly the most comfortable position to be in. Then he's going to make a death saving throw. That's 1 pass. Okay. Then the dude in front of you is actually going to grip the sword he has with 2 hands. It extends by about 1.5 feet to become a long sword, and he swings at you.
What kind of crazy shenanigans is this?
That will be a more than enough to hit.
Okay.
And that will be 8 points of damage.
I fall at 0.
Perfect 0? Okay.
A perfect 0. Which is a habit of yours, you son of a witch.
I was about to say, if you grab it with 2 hands and it grows by 1.5 feet, everybody would be laughing.
Comments.
I'm sorry. You set me up for it, man. You set me up for it.
It's true. I did. Gref, you're up.
All right. Let's finish this. I'm going to go reckless with this attack.
Okay. You're going to charge the bandit boss then?
Yeah. And there we go.
23 will definitely hit. That's 9 points of damage.
11.
11 from your rage.
Yeah.
Okay. Going to need you to make an acrobatics check.
Can I do athletics?
Nope, acrobatics.
Damn. Acrobatics isn't bad. Oh, I didn't mean to do advantage.
That's fine. We'll just take your regular roll. So as you go to slash him, your blade seems to pass through him instead.
Oh.
Yep. And then he seems to re-solidify. It looks like he tried to trip you, but couldn't quite cut it. All right. Actually, you would have had advantage on the No, it's not a strength check. Right, athletics, yeah. Okay. Ragnar.
The guys that just attacked me, are any of them in a line of some sort that I can see?
If you move about 20 feet off to the side, you could hit 3 of them, yeah.
And the guy in front of me is down on 1 knee, so he wouldn't take a attack of opportunity?
The dude with the flaming fist is out cold.
Oh, he's out cold?
Yeah.
Oh, that's even better. I'm going to move 20 feet so I can fucking shoot them with lightning.
It's a dex save, yeah?
Yes. But I don't know what the dex save is since I can't find it on this page.
It'll be 8 plus your
8 plus proficiency plus con for a dragonborn.
Yeah.
So 8, 10 plus my constitution, you said?
Yep.
So 13.
They will all pass.
Motherfuckers.
I rolled an 18, a 17,
bandit.
and then a 20. I'm getting a lot of 20s today.
Well, stop it.
Stop
Change
it.
dice.
All right. So you line up this huge blast of lightning, and they just coincidentally, like, all of them go for their quivers at the same time. And it passes harmlessly overhead.
Son of a bitch.
All right.
Well, lightning, they don't take half damage?
From his lightning, I don't believe so. Do they? The dragon breath?
It just says blue lightning, 5 foot by 30 feet in a line.
second.
Breath
It's
attack,
probably
inhale, DC save 8 plus con plus proficiency. All creatures and half. Yeah, so they do take half damage even on dodge.
Okay, what is the half damage they would be taking?
Creature 2d6 on a failed. And
So roll 2d6 and tell me what you got.
where's the thing over here? Oh my god, it's blocked up by that. Sorry, I have to read through the book here.
Yeah, just roll 2d6 lightning damage. It's all good, man.
There we are. There's the 2d6. Total of 8.
Okay. So you actually managed to strike them all. It makes them seize up a little. You can see them twitch and not really enjoy the fact they just got shocked, but it doesn't seem to slow them down too much. Okay. It will then go to... one second. I actually have to add in the damage you just did to them now. I was tabbed off of them. Bryn.
Bryn is lying on the ground, wondering why he's in this line of work. And what do we got going on around us? Do we still have 8 bandits?
There are 8 bandits. 3 of them have just been shocked. 4 of them are off a bit to your left. They are about 20 feet away from you. And then there's the one that's standing pretty much on top of you with a short sword still drawn.
Why did he stick around?
Because he was attacking Gref.
Oh. Okay. Well, I'm going to... If I disengage, can I get up without provoking an opportunity attack?
You can make a movement without provoking an attack of opportunity, yep.
Yeah, but since I have to stand up.
If you take the disengage action... if you take the disengage action, you can make any movement action without provoking an attack of opportunity. So you can stand up and still have 15, or you're a halfling, so 10 feet of movement.
I'm going to surprise motherfucker him. I'm going to kick my feet back, roll off my neck, and then lunge forward and stab him with my scimitar.
Make an acrobatics check, and if you succeed, it'll give you advantage.
Oh, great. This is fun. I'm not great at acrobatics. I think I clicked it. Did I click it?
Give it a
I believe
sec.
in you, man. I believe in that you can do incredible things if you believe.
I'll click it. Ah!
That was not good.
You broke your neck.
Yeah,
I do that natural, like a turtle type thing.
So you roll, and you end up splayed, half standing, your legs way too far apart to comfortably attack. So when you lunge forward to make the attack, it's just a regular attack, no advantage. Sorry.
That's fine. Surprise! Oh, fuck!
Nat ones, it breaks neck.
Yeah.
So you go for the swing, and he's watched this display of you trying to be a badass, and right now he's just smirking a little, I could totally do better than that. And as you go to swing for him, he just casually parries your blade.
I just sigh.
All right, Rox, go ahead and roll a death saving throw, please.
No.
Okay, you just want to die? That's one failure.
Youch.
Don't worry, I have resurrection.
No, you don't. Get out of here.
Yeah, I do, actually. I have a scroll.
He does.
Oh yeah, we do have a scroll of resurrection.
Okay.
I'm not going to use it on this, though.
No.
All right. So that's... Everyone's
Okay,
getting
let's
2
go
attacks. Gref, I'm attacking with disadvantage. And that's still enough to hit you for 4 points of damage. 2 points of damage. Okay, and then Ragnar, you're not in melee combat, so that's 2 attacks against you, no problem. 1 hit. Two hits for a total of 6 more points of damage.
Stop it.
And then 2 on Bryn.
What is he attacking me with?
The guys at range are attacking you. There's another snap and a twang. You can definitely tell these bandits have not been taking good care of their equipment as another bow breaks off to the side, and his turn's wasted. And another arrow just comes whistling harmlessly overhead. The gentleman in front of you is going to attack with a short sword. I'm assuming a 10 is not going to hit you, actually.
Oh, no, my AC is 14.
Excellent.
Make a quick note.
Okay. The leader is going to kind of, like I said, he re-solidifies, and you can see, like, he underneath his cloak there was a bit of a necklace kind of fell out, and the entire thing seemed to poof into smoke, having saved his life. So he is going to swing at Greth. Two-handed swing with his sword right across.
Across his shins.
Pretty much, yeah. That will be 22 to hit for 7 points of damage. So 3 points of damage, Mr. Greff.
Okay.
Okay. And then he is going to disengage, and he's going to take he's going to step 30 feet back. Okay. Then it will be he's unconscious still. Okay. All right, and we go to Greff. You're up.
Okay, I'm gonna step the 30 feet that he just walked away from me, and I am going to swing my axe in a downward-like motion so I can go from head to toe.
Go for it.
Hoping to split him in half. I'm gonna go reckless.
Okay.
Nice.
So you do the overhand swing, both hands, and you slash down. He tries to block it with his sword, and there is so much rage and strength that you cut right through the sword into his chest and all the way down to his hip. Pretty much cutting him in half, yeah.
Nice.
You affected me. I feel better now.
So, as you actually pull the blade out of him, you can see he's still breathing somehow, really raggedly.
Okay, I want to just kind of scream out, "Why won't you die?"
Okay. Ragnar.
Well, I'm going to run up to the bandits, the 3 bandits that are still annoying the crap out of me.
Okay.
And I'm going to swing my longsword at them.
Go for it.
Does a 15 hit?
A 15 will hit. And 9 is actually enough that you just kill that bandit entirely. He'd already taken 4 points of damage, so when you smack him this time, you go through the bow, that shoddy bow, into his chest. As you kind of pull out again, you take some of his lung with you.
Beautiful. You 2 are next.
I will give you a free intimidation check on that one. You say it, but it sounds more like popcorn and rainbows than it does intimidation.
They can't understand you.
You have to go get dead.
You 2 are next.
I love you guys.
He's gonna stab you.
All right. Bryn.
I'm just gonna look defeated at myself, having been shot, almost died, set on fire. I'm looking down at my scimitar and I'm like, this weapon is shitty. I'm gonna just I was really hoping you didn't have to come to this. And I just pull out one of the good daggers. And I try and attack the guy in front of me with both weapons.
All right, go for it.
Scimitar.
Go.
It's like PlayStation loading times.
So you do miss the first attack. He just kind of casually parries it. He doesn't seem worried about you anymore.
Okay, I'm gonna throw that weapon down as not like I'm just gonna toss it. Like this fucking thing sucks. I'll draw another dagger on my next turn if I have to. But dagger.
Okay, so it is only going to be 3 points of damage because you don't add your dex to it.
Yeah.
But that's actually a hit. You throw down the blade. He looks confused until you come over with the other hand and stab him. You get him right in the arm. He's like, "What the hell?"
Works every time.
First, this guy's lagging. Now he attacks me.
It will be.
He's got a land switch.
Rocks. Go ahead and make a death save. That is a success.
For a second, I thought it did death save with a bunch of like exclamation points. Because I'm not wearing my glasses, I can't actually read it.
Fair enough. Okay. So the bandits in question, the two that were at range with Ragnar are actually going to drop their bows, draw their swords, and rush into combat with him. They will move around to flank you, so they have advantage. That'll be a hit for 5 points of damage. So don't mark yet, but you have 2. And a hit for... Take a total of 6 points of damage.
I don't like it.
I'm assuming you wouldn't.
You have to take it.
Take it like a man.
I am. Hey, I'm taking it more than you sleepyhead.
I'm tired. Leave me alone.
The bandit in combat with you is going to look a little pissed off at you, Bryn, and he's going to make a swing at you and miss horribly. You have injured his shoulder. He can't swing properly anymore, so he misses. And there's an arrow that tries to help support him and does not. It just hits the ground by you.
I'm just shaking my head at him. Special tactics.
18, so that's 3 and 3 and 3. So, Graf, you're going to take another 6 points of damage as 2 arrows actually manage to hit you. Even with disadvantage, they strike. Two. Leaves one of them. And he's going to try and hit Ragnar. He does not, however, hit Ragnar. The arrow goes widely off to the side, not even within 10 feet of you.
Perfect.
Okay.
We got 7 more minutes to go, boys.
Okay. At this point, the sorcerer kind of shakes himself a little bit, and you can tell he's starting to come to. Well, the monk sorcerer person. The flaming fist guy. And that'll go to the boss, who is currently burbling on the ground. He'll actually make a save.
That son of a bitch.
Okay. Graf, you're up.
All right. I'm just going to finish off this flaming fist fuck.
Okay. So you kind of move back towards him. At this point, you would take a double move to get back to him.
Oh, okay, so I can't do it.
You wouldn't be able to finish him off this round, no. Not unless you moved 30 feet and made a ranged throwing attack with your hand axe at disadvantage.
How about I throw a javelin at him?
Sorry?
I'll throw a javelin at him.
Okay, you would still be at disadvantage. He is prone.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
You could stand on.
What at disadvantage?
Yeah, roll at disadvantage.
Okay.
Crush him with your mass.
Jesus Christ. I wish I could roll like this guy.
Okay, so you toss the javelin, and you rush the 30 feet. There's still 20 feet between you and that dude. You throw the javelin, and it spears into his chest and actually finishes him off. It kills him.
Nice. And then I go rest in pieces.
At this point, Yaluk, you're going to wake up.
Woohoo!
About time, you lazy bum.
Guys,
So do you want to roll an
I wasn't
initiative
here
for me,
to
please?
attack. I wasn't here to attack. I was here to make inappropriate comments.
An 8. Okay, Bryn and Yaluk, which one of you actually want... Actually, no, you're delayed combat. Mr. Tristan, so you're going to go second.
That's fair.
What's your AC?
14.
We're like two of the same people.
I know, basically.
Okay. He made a success. He made a good
14.
Ragnar, you're up.
I'm going to swing at the guy in front of me,
Okay.
and I'm not too happy. And that is not going to hit, but I'm going to use my inspiration that you gave us last week.
Yep, go ahead.
How's that?
That is beautiful. That will definitely hit and definitely kill him.
And then there were 6.
Speaking of which, Gref, you gain inspiration for that epic throw, just so you know.
Okay, I already had inspiration.
Then it... I'm not going to let it fizzle. Choose someone to give it to.
Okay, who doesn't have right now?
I just used mine, so...
I don't think I got inspiration last game.
I think everybody got inspiration.
Everybody got one last one.
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh shit! Well then, yes, I have it, and I probably should have used it before.
I'll give it to whoever doesn't have it.
I think, Rox, you just used yours not too long ago, right?
Yeah.
Okay, I'll give it to Rox.
Yeah.
Inspire him while he lays dying on the ground.
Yeah.
No
So
doubt.
that epic toss, like seeing it through like the filtered eyes as you're slowly bleeding out, you're like, oh, that was amazing as you're passing out.
I am inspired to live.
I wish I could do something as cool as that. He takes his last breath.
You see the twinkle out of his feline eye.
Okay. So Ragnar, you want
We'll check 9 lives. Jeez, man.
Bryn?
I'm gonna draw another dagger.
Okay.
My last real dagger. And or no, did I have 4 of them? I can't remember.
You
I'm
do
gonna
have
draw
4.
another dagger. Yeah. I'm going to go stabby on this guy in front of me, swinging wildly because I can't swing anything else at the moment. Damn, these PS4 load times. Downloading.
That's
Attack.
a hit. It's not enough to take him down, but it is enough to wound him.
There's no one else around me, eh?
There's no one else around you. Nope, just you.
Yeah, cool. Second attack.
That is not enough to hit. So the first attack, he's still like off kilter by the fact that you actually hit him. And if he goes to actually swing at you, you manage to actually get a quick shiv into his ribs. He coughs a little bit and doesn't really enjoy the sensation, but he's ready for the second one and bats it aside with his hilt.
I'll get you eventually.
Not if I kill you first. Yaluk, you're up.
We'll see.
So, where am I in location to everybody else?
Ragnar is actually about 10 feet away from you. You're just passed out in the grass.
Cool.
So you wake up, there's the sound of combat, there's the smell of blood, and you feel really well rested.
I hope so, yeah. So, nearest dude to me is...
10 feet away,
One.
right next to Ragnar.
Right?
10
The one right
feet.
behind me.
So I can stand up and walk to him without an issue then.
Absolutely you can. You can actually even flank him.
Cool. Then I'm going to do a good old flanky on that bad boy. So we'll do that.
That's enough to hit. And that's actually enough to kill.
Minty.
So you walk up to the last one that's facing off with Ragnar, and you just beam him in the back of the head with your quarterstaff, and there's a cracking noise as his brains go flying out and he drops to the ground.
And I'll just be like, don't worry guys, I'm here to help.
Took you long enough.
I was tired, man. Had a long day last night. Might have got into a little bit of the, special brew that Bryn's got. Who knows? You leave me alone.
Okay.
I double checked my pack.
You're pretty sure it's intact, but you don't have enough time to get to it really. So that'll be Rox. You're up. Roll a death save, my friend.
Up, you mean?
Well, you're not awake. Roll a death save.
Yeah.
That's 2 successes and 1 failure.
Hey, you're better than 50% odds now.
Okay.
Hey, don't say that. Remember what happened last time I was on death saving throw? I turned into smoke.
Yes, that's right. That was good.
Rough. Hey, you
did
died.
it.
That's awesome.
You did it to me.
Okay.
Also, Jared fed it to me.
The bandits who are left, they are going to almost in like synchronized order draw something from their pack and throw it to the ground. There will be a puff of smoke, and everyone can roll a perception check with disadvantage.
They're going to try to smoke bomb us.
Yep.
Being a rogue and sneaky, can I get advantage on my perception?
I would not give you advantage, no, unfortunately.
Well, I rolled an 18 on both.
I rolled 2 nat 1s in a row.
I rolled a 7.
I'm going back to sleep.
His eyes are still watering from trying to wake up.
2 nat 1s. I didn't know that was possible.
Even though you guys are on guards, they pull something out of their pack and they throw it to the ground. You aren't ready for the smoke bomb. And as you guys kind of cough and hack, and the smoke eventually clears, all of them are gone.
Wow, even a total of 18 didn't see them? Ouch. Dicks.
No, because I went back to sleep.
Reason being, like, with advantage, they rolled a total of 24.
Ow!
All of them? Oh.
It's a group check. All right, so they just booked it. They're gone.
I am going to sit down and relax.
Okay, Rox, I'll get you to roll another death save, please. That's a failure. Okay, and I will give someone the opportunity to make a medicine check to attempt to help them if they so choose. Or, Rox, you can use that inspiration you got.
I know that he's still got potions.
Yes, you do.
I'm going to run over and fucking rifle through his pack and give him a potion.
Okay, that will take your action to grab the potion.
Yeah, that's fine.
Which means that because his turn does come after yours, you can feed it to him before he dies. Yeah. So you just shove a potion in his mouth. Go ahead and roll 2d4 plus 2, please.
You want to do it or should I?
I'll do it.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Well, he's deep throating this potion. I'm just gonna sit down and say, "Wow, that took a lot out of me."
I am going to grab the blunt end of my sword and smack him upside the head.
Fair enough. But
smack who?
Bryn, you are close enough that you can actually see that the well, that is not a D20. Okay. The bandit boss is still breathing. Even like his chest carved way open, he's still alive.
I'm gonna walk over to him if I can, and just look down on him.
You can see that as the light is fading out of his eyes, he's looking up at you, and he whispers something through the blood in his mouth.
Can I hear
it? Make a perception check.
Because before he dies, I want to pull out my coin purse and go jingle jangle.
Okay. Now you got a good perception. You hear him whisper, "You were supposed to be an easy mark."
Jingle jangle.
Okay, and he will die. He rolled a nat 1 in his death save, so he's dead.
And
I just throw the coin sack at his face as he dies. And I promptly pick it back up because I know there's more gold in there than there should be.
That's fair.
Good call.
Okay. As you guys kind of catch your breath, the combat a little more than you expected.
That was unpleasant.
I was fine. Not a point of damage.
Can I hit him really hard with the broadside of my sword to see if I do any damage?
You can do non-lethal damage, absolutely.
All right, I'm gonna use my longsword for non-lethal damage upside his head.
Go for it.
I do not. I miss. I am too tired.
Yep. Swing and a miss. As the rage kind of fades, you feel that like feeling of exhaustion. You swing and it just goes nowhere.
Fucking dick.
So Boss Man's sword got broke, if I recall.
Yep.
His necklace is smoky.
Yep.
Toasted. Does he have anything else on?
You kind of quickly search his body, and you find a few things that are a little weird. You find a pocketbook, a small journal, you think, and it's definitely in some sort of code. You're not familiar with the code itself. Sorry?
Sorry, I was going to say, is it Thieves' Cant? Because I have that.
It is in Thieves' Cant, parts of it, enough that you know that it is a language, but it doesn't make any sense.
So, question out of game. If I can read any language, does that mean I
read
can
any
decipher
code.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, no, yeah.
It makes it easier for you to decipher a code, but you can't just read code. No. So you'll also find 8 daggers kind of stashed hidden around his body. All of them regular work. You'll find you'll find a purse of 250 gold pieces, all of them stamped with a symbol of Saint Margrave. So they were definitely minted in Touchstone. You will find a drawing of yourself and your companions in his pocket. And you'll find on his shoulder piece, under his armor, is that same symbol, the heart and the ruby.
Motherfucker.
That's different than the other symbol, right?
A little different. But
it's
mostly
got a
the same.
heart on it.
Yeah.
The W, right? That's...
Yeah. The other one is a W and a heart. This one is a heart. W and a ruby. This one's a heart and a ruby. Sorry, M and a ruby for the other one. This one is a heart and a ruby.
I'm gonna take that coin purse and distribute it among us evenly. I think there's 5 of us, so
yep, that'd be 50 GP each. Yeah.
50.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I guess we got their toll.
Yep, pretty much.
So I'll slowly stand up. I'll see those people around the leader guy who's right at my feet. I'll check out the half dragon dude.
Okay.
He has me curious.
So you kind of pat him down, and you do find that he has some weird, like, scales on him all across his body in various ages and states. Most of them appear to be red, although some are tinging towards black. His eyes are slitted like a snake's or a dragon's, and even in death, he still radiates heat. The only other thing you find on this person is underneath most of his armor, or his clothing, like actually tattooed on his person, is the same symbol, that heart, and embedded in his flesh is a ruby.
Oh. Try to taxidermy the ruby and a few scales.
Go ahead and roll a survival check.
Wonderful. I'm the survivalist.
You don't manage to actually get any of the scales. As you kind of flake them off, you seem to break them. But the ruby you do manage to pull out. It feels hot to the touch. And as you kind of pull it out of his flesh, you can see some of the scales start to recede a little.
Interesting. Can I make an Arcana check to sort of understand what the hell this could be?
Absolutely. You're not sure exactly what it is, but the gem must be storing some sort of power or transferring some sort of power. One or the other.
I'll look at the party. Is like anybody like really skilled in magic or the understandings of magic?
I can understand value. I understand value.
We got a decent check on the magics.
Do you know of anything that would transform a person into that?
So I'm assuming I need an Arcana check here.
Yep.
Don't know why I clicked it twice, but not
you have
great
much
on
the
that.
same opinion as Rox does. You're not sure exactly what it is. You've never really seen anything like it. Most people don't get rubies literally implanted into their flesh. But it has to be a power storage device. Has to be.
Can we pry it out?
It's already been pried out.
Oh, it's already been pried out. Perfect. Sorry, I was typing treasure.
That's the PS4 lag here.
Yep.
Well, I'm gonna check the corpses that are in front of me that I hacked up.
Standard bandit fare. None of it's really good. It's rough and shoddy work. Most of them weapons that are they've definitely seen better days. None of them are really very well taken care of, and the armor is in poor repair.
Is there any gold or anything, small trinkets that are on them?
Amongst them, you will find, if you're looking carefully, so you'll find that each of them has a necklace. Some of them they're just like rough twine, but a few of them actually have some goblin ears on them, and a few human ears as well. They each have a kind of folded piece of paper with nothing on it. It's blank. And each of them will have 8. 4 of them escaped. Total of 64 silver.
Okay. Well, I'll hand out the silver to everybody and be showing them what I found on these corpses. 64, you said?
64 silver, yep.
It's like 10 and 4 people get 11. I can take 10.
It's about 12.8.
Yeah, so was it
12 silver, 8 copper.
4 get 13. 4 get 13, and 1 gets 12.
I'll take the 12, that's fine. Now, you said one guy had the tattoo of the emblem and another one had it sewn into the fabric?
Yep.
I'm going to cut the fabric one out.
Okay. You just go and you slash all the way around it and you kind of take it with you. You can see that the ruby does kind of pierce through the clothing, so it would have been touching his flesh.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
So is this a fabric ruby in the heart, or is it an actual ruby?
It is an actual ruby. And it's a fine ruby. You'd say it's easily worth 100 gold pieces. Easily.
Oh, I missed that.
What about the other thieves? Do they have the same emblem?
No.
They just have
they're
necklaces
mercs.
of goblin ears. And
They're mercs.
Well, this guy was also a merc. He was the merc leader.
Wow, he's the guy that was hired to get us. Which, by the way, I have a drawing of us. I hold it up.
Ooh, I look so pretty.
Our first family portrait.
I think
masterfully
they could have
done.
done better on my better side. Bastards. I look better than that.
I look
I'm
so
surprised
pretty.
that they were able to get a drawing of us so fast. Is it a good
Magic.
drawing?
It is very well done.
There is
We've
only
been
so many
before.
people that can do that quality of work in Touchstone.
Yep, you're right.
I'm going to get it framed.
Good call.
I will put mine in my bag.
I'll sign it. I'll sign it for you.
However, I think we need to be incredibly careful from this point forward because we have enemies on both sides.
Also, I want to point out the guy said there was a goblin with us.
Yeah.
So
Good call.
the goblin chieftain knows that we're not happy about our deal.
Yeah,
These
so more
guys-
to my point earlier.
Yeah, he's got
I'm not talking about
Touchstone.
it.
I
I'm
think we should follow these bandits and take over their camp.
I'm going to whisper to the other guys real quick that if a goblin had been following us, that goblin definitely heard how we were going to cut off the head of their leader.
Yay! Shooting perception checks.
Over. I think if we find this bandit camp, if they have one, we should take it over and we should operate out of there. We can enter town disguised, except for Greg. He kind of sticks out myself. And the Dragonborn.
Yeah, I don't think I'd stick out like a sore thumb.
So me and Bryn can go in disguise. Everyone else is a sore thumb. Got it. 10 out of 10, guys.
Good plan.
Not minty, but we're close.
Well, what are we gonna do now?
We should try to make a survival check to see where these thieves ran off to.
I was gonna do a quick perception and see if that goblin's close enough to us so that he doesn't go back and tell those other guys.
Okay, roll a perception and a survival.
I'll help on the survival.
Okay, roll with advantage then, Rocks.
All right. Because if they ran in a hurry, they might have left trail. Oh, with advantage, right? So.
Yep.
Yeah, you're taking the first roll.
Yeah, you totally want to take that 4, right? No, with the 20, you can actually see that they did group up about 100 feet away. Based on what you can see, they stopped for about a minute and then just kept running. You can definitely tell that they've headed towards the northeast. Sorry, northwest. Sorry, northwest. Because the goblin camp was to the west, and if you just head slightly north of there, you think if it's in a straight line, it's probably about half a day north of where the goblins are. Bryn, I don't know why you're attacking somebody, but you did critically hit.
I critically stepped on my scimitar to break that motherfucker. I'm not using that shit.
Okay. You actually grab the scimitar, you hold it at an angle, and just crack it in half.
Yeah, I just fucking put it up against a tree. I'm like, I'm done with this shit.
The only crit he can get on the thing is to destroy it.
So with your perception, Mr. Yaluk,
yeah,
you spot yourself a goblin. He's hiding in the bushes, maybe 15 feet from where you fell asleep.
Cool. I'm gonna go try my stealth and grab him.
Okay, I will alert you. He does know where you are, so you're rolling your stealth with disadvantage.
Ooh, don't like that. We'll still give it a shot to go after him. That first one we should go with, not the bad one.
That first one would have succeeded because he got a total of 23. Unfortunately, rolled disadvantage. So as you go to sneak up on him, you try to sidle off to the side. You're moving slow and you're quiet. You actually watch him book it. He just runs.
I'm just gonna tell everyone else that goblin is running back to camp to tell him.
I'm gonna start running after him.
Are any of us able to catch him?
Probably.
I mean,
Try not to kill him.
I probably could. I can dash as a bonus action.
Should I try my javelin again?
If you throw the javelin, it will be with disadvantage, but since it's been pointed out to you, he's still within range.
Okay. I'm going to take one throw then at it.
Oh, Jesus Christ. So you found the javelin, eh?
If he doesn't hit, I'm going to take off
him
after.
Okay.
Nice.
I'm already still running after him. So.
I'm gonna start running too.
The javelin will miss. Now, can any of you keep up with a 35, 70, 105 feet per round?
How's he move 105 feet?
With awesome.
I sure as hell can't.
How many bonuses?
He's a goblin.
He's a goblin. He
He's
moves
a
25
goblin,
feet per
right?
round. 25 feet
Right.
per action. And there are a few other bonuses you're not aware of. They realize that a massive...
Suspicious retreat.
I
keep
can.
up. I can do 75. Easy.
So I can do 35 feet as a movement.
Yep.
As a bonus, I can do 35 feet, right?
Mm-hmm.
And what can I do if I use key points?
For 2 turns, you can move 105 and keep up with him. He already has a lead on you, though.
Well, I'm gonna try
So
my
if
shot
I
at
could
the
use
javelin then.
so that would be using 1 key point a turn.
Yep.
If I use 2 key points in 1 turn,
You can't
I
use
can-
2 in 1 turn.
You can't?
No, it takes a bonus action to use your Step of the Wind. You don't have 2 bonus actions to use.
Oh. So I could keep up with him for 2 turns, but that's it.
Yeah, and at the moment
What if I toss it?
he is a good 40 feet away from you, so he would get away.
I can't throw it anyways.
No, I have nothing to throw.
Did we
Okay,
happen to take
well,
a short rest while I was away?
No.
If I realize that he's, well, I probably will realize right away. I'm gonna grab my javelin and throw it at him.
Okay, go ahead and roll
need
with
steps.
disadvantage.
That's what we need spells.
18.
18 will hit for 8 points of damage. That will not kill him, but it will wound him.
Does it slow him down?
It does not even a little bit.
Well, now he's pissed because we've attacked him, and now he's running back the people.
Turn. Yeah, no, I won't be able to throw a second one because he'd be too far away.
Yeah.
I can try and throw a dagger at him.
He's outside of your max range. No, he's not. If you move, bonus action dash, you should be able to throw 1 dagger with disadvantage.
Wait, he's 40 feet away from me, right?
Yeah, and he did use his turn to book it.
Oh, okay. So how far away from is he now?
130.
145 feet from you.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
Sure, I'll do everything I can to try and fucking throw a dagger at him.
I'll give you 1 good attack off on him.
Here goes nothing.
Oh,
Crit. Oh wait, disadvantage. Fuck.
Not
Oh, we're
one
still
dagger.
Oh, nice.
I have to double check what he can actually do, because I don't think he has what I want him to have to stop that. No, he does not. He doesn't get it until next level for him. You will hit him, and it will not take him down.
Oh my god.
That's a lot of points of damage to him. He's got.
That's 12 points of damage to a goblin who has 4 character levels. Well, I mean, you guys took out an entire scouting party last time. They just sent an expert this time.
He is not happy right now.
Nope, he is not.
Well, yeah, he's not. Yeah.
And
Well,
he's
I
about
think
to go
we
back
take
to the
on the
main
goblin.
boss.
Well, that
Yeah,
mission's done.
All right, so you guys have decided as a group you're probably going to go follow the bandits, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think that's our best bet.
Hey,
Okay.
We're
you know
not
what?
welcome anywhere else at the moment.
We should
If
try
we
to be
run into
careful because the bandits are towards the goblins too.
All right, so I'm going to need about 5 minutes to figure out what the hell to do because, yeah, that's new. So I say
Went off the rails that bad.
a little bit. Come back at around 10:10. Get yourself some munchies or whatever. So about 7 minutes, we'll be back and we'll do this awesomeness thing again.
Watch this.
Happy to throw a wrench.
No doubt. I'm glad we threw you off.
Can we take a short rest so I can recover some hit points while we're for this?
Yeah, if you guys actually want to start a short rest, I can guarantee you're not going to be attacked during it. So it's going to take you an hour. You will regain spell slots. You can burn your hit dice if you so choose. Yeah. So I'll see you guys in a few minutes.
Definitely.
I know how this turns out.
What are they
I
doing?
totally know how this turns out. We piss off the goblins. We get in trouble with the bandits. We get
We added it so it's completely different. You only get 1 per day or
Okay.
1 per long.
Yeah.
All right, my dudes. So
But I do get back though.
Just missing rocks.
Yeah.
Not sure where he went.
that was a very difficult combat. It was scaled to be deadly to at least one of you, and you guys did very well in beating it. It is a total of 700 experience.
Ooh.
Oh, that puts us into level 3 territory.
It does. We won't level up now. Level up at the end of the session.
So you said
Yeah.
700, right?
1100. Yeah, 1118.
Okay.
Nice.
1118.
It was super scary, damn it.
It was a good combat. Well done.
I'm so surprised I'm alive.
And you guys were down one person because somebody decided to sleep the whole time.
Mm-hmm.
I really wish my attack hit him. It would have been funny. So I wanted to give him a goose egg, this stupid prick.
Oh man, if I was able to do that surprise motherfucker attack, I would have gotten sneak attack on him too.
Yep. Okay, so with everybody getting together and discussing pretty much what you guys want to do. Sorry if I missed anything too important. What do you guys want to do from here?
I think the idea is to become the new bandits at this point in time.
Well, we're already wanted by the group in the city, and I guarantee you we're going to become enemies of the goblins, so this is not going to be a fun experience.
Also, the bandits they have some admin guy down at least. Maybe not leader, but he's some kind of ranking guy there.
Yeah, but we run the risk of getting too close to the goblins, because the goblins are west, and the
We have
bandits are
lost our tail, so and they probably won't expect us to head back in their direction. So if we take precautions and cover our tracks, we might be able to go unnoticed for a bit.
So if that case, Rox, you and I should try to spend our time to cover our tracks as best as we can as we move, so we don't get
Is there a
followed.
way we can weed the goblins out, like one or two at a time? Pick them off?
So just not to poke holes or anything, but you are aware that in that goblin encampment, there were a lot of goblins. A lot. Like 2 or 3 clans worth of goblins.
Well, they're not following us.
We could probably do it when we montage like 9 levels.
Yeah.
Then we could probably do it.
We're 9 levels too short.
Yeah, I think we're 9 levels too short at this point in time.
And we're 15 levels too short to go back to
even
to the goblins.
you know,
so like,
out of game
guys,
metagame,
so like, I guess we just keep heading back to town.
destroy us. No matter
Well,
what
if we head back to town, we run the risk of the guys there attacking us. We're too exposed.
at Touchstone.
Yeah, because the guy.
Mr. Andrew, you might need to reload, good sir. You are frozen as balls.
Oh yeah, that's not surprising.
Oh, there you are.
Hold on.
So that's what I was saying is if we follow the bandits and they have a camp, we at least have a place that we can lay low, probably not be molested.
We might be able to convince them, per se, to allow us to stay with them, maybe so we don't slaughter the rest of them.
Well, I mean, I'd rather put them under our employ than be like, let us stay with you, otherwise we will kill you and be stabbed in our sleep.
Yeah. True.
But, I mean, I think it'd be easier to be like, we killed your bosses, look how good we are. Join us. You guys have provisions, we need provisions, we need muscle, we're some muscle for now, and do that.
You did have muscle, but he is now gone.
So we're your new muscle now. And if you have a problem, talk to Griff.
Mm-hmm.
If they have a camp. They could just circle back and be part of the town and head back in. Then maybe we find an abandoned building in the town and we go in at night.
The only place that I know of that's abandoned is the one that caught fire that has the hidden room
the
on.
one that's one we noticed, but we didn't actually go looking for abandoned building.
No, I didn't. I just stayed where the fire started. So
I was playing with children. That sounds really bad.
But I mean that burnt down inn also has a hidden room, so
yeah,
that leads somewhere.
should probably hold Gref. I don't know. Maybe if we shove him down there.
Either way, I think we need a place to actually regroup for a bit. I think looking for somebody else's camp is a good start.
Yeah, that'd probably be a better start than
Or we
trying to
could
go.
make our own. We could try and hide it somewhere.
Yeah, let's start our own faction.
And then we could send the 2 humans to town disguised as other humans.
Yeah.
Or
I like it. We were pretty good at our
Grandpa, and he goes in as a really big goblin because he's about as smart as one.
Ooh, also good call.
Okay. But for now, your course of action is to track the bandits, just to see where they are, see where they go, kind of thing.
Yeah, that seems like what we've come across.
Okay.
I
So-
think.
I think that's the smartest plan.
Rox is going to be super busy, kind of taking care of the tracking aspect of things. But Ragnar, you mentioned you wanted to kind of cover your tracks. So go ahead and make a survival check, if you will, to try and obfuscate where you're going. Either survival or stealth. It's up to you.
Survival.
I want to try and help him. I want to help you.
Okay.
Well, so far I rolled a 21. You want me to roll again to see if I get a nat
Yep.
20?
I was gonna say I was gonna do my stealth, which is probably better than his. So
Well, mine's only a survival. I am not doing stealth.
So you can, Yalek, you can help as well. Go ahead and roll a stealth check. It doesn't hurt to combine checks, so go ahead and roll stealth.
that was not good.
No, it is not.
I'm
So
trying to be stealthy. I'm making it harder.
yeah, you are making it difficult. So between Bryn and Ragnar, you manage to cover your tracks relatively well, and you head off towards the area the bandits, or where the bandits headed off to. It does take you about another half a day of travel. By this point, it's definitely supper time, and the sun is not quite overhead anymore. It's giving this off orange glow to the area. It does begin to get cold. It's not exactly summertime. As you get close to where you think the bandits could be, because you can see in spots they did stop. They're not moving as quickly as you are. You can see discarded bandages covered in blood. So they definitely took a few hits that you weren't used to, or more hits than you realized. I will get everyone to roll a perception check, though, since you are actively looking ahead.
21.
Okay.
Seems I'm rolling good on checks, but not so well on attacks.
I don't know why it rolled twice, but
That would be an 8.
Okay. I like
minus
how your
one,
critical
still
isn't
got a
isn't
nat.
good.
That's amazing.
So good.
Woohoo!
You guys managed to actually avoid most of the traps. There are a few bear traps. There's a pit trap that you avoid. You notice that some of the bandages are set across in such a way to be a pit trap. You managed to avoid all of them, having no issue at all circumventing them. And you are aware that most of these were previously set up. So it looks like it is definitely going to be an established camp and not just a random outpost that they built all of a sudden. And by the time that dusk hits and you've traveled a fair distance, you can see across the way, probably about 2 kilometers away, there is a light in the night. A faint flickering fire, kind of like a big campfire.
How do we want to do this? We want to do this friendly like or not friendly like?
I said we go in and snap necks.
No. This isn't a small camp.
I just got back.
You guys have found
I don't know what I missed.
You guys have found the bandit camp, and you guys are debating what you want to do now. It's about 2 kilometers away. You can see the faint twinkling of a large fire.
Can we see if there's any walls, or is it just?
It definitely
fire?
looks like the light is coming from a window or an open room kind of thing. It doesn't look like it's out in the open.
Oh,
So it's hidden behind something.
Can I try and scout to get closer? Or stealth to get closer? And scout it
Absolutely,
out?
you can. Go ahead and roll a stealth check. Nice. So you managed to get a lot closer, and you can see that what appears to be an abandoned mining outpost. There are a few scattered buildings. There's a wall that's about 10 feet high made of stone. It's kind of fallen in places. It looks decrepit. There's like creeper vines tearing it down. There is one large tower that acts as kind of a guard tower that's also built of stone. Very little here is wood. And the open fire you see is actually in what appears to be an old school kind of barracks with a roof just completely torn off and open to the elements. As you get close, you can see about 20 bandits kind of milling around. And there's a loud voice that whose accents kind of remind you of Gref, actually, in the distance. And then you see a massive humanoid, his skin slightly ashen gray, pure bald, literally picks up one of the little bandits and throws him a good 30 feet until his head cracks into a building, and you're pretty sure he's dead. And you can hear, even at a distance of a couple hundred feet, this, "Ah, you idiots!" And then kind of silence as the camp quiets down.
19 to go. I whisper.
We're
Okay.
running in. Brothers! No, I'm just kidding.
Do I see any weak spots in this, like easily accessible spots to this place?
Dozens. Like I said, it's not a terribly big area, but the wall, although 10 feet tall, is being torn down in more than a few places by creeper vines. There is a wide open gate. This place was never meant to be like super well defended. It's just a mining outpost for a nearby mine. A home away from home.
Okay. Okay, I'm gonna head back to the group and tell them everything. There's a big Goliath motherfucker there.
Oh.
I saw him kill a man with his hands.
With the way he describes the Goliath, am I able to recognize him?
I mimic his voice as best as possible.
So you try your best to describe him, but for you, Goliaths are Goliaths. And at that distance, you couldn't get like facial features or anything like that. It was just a really big dude who threw a guy hard enough to break his neck and crack his skull.
Okay.
So
Big man on campus.
Mm-hmm.
the number of them is what concerns me. Not necessarily the one big one.
So this sounds like negotiation is not going to happen.
Probably not.
And that,
I'm probably not going to be much use there unless we're trying to draw them out.
I mean, we could.
Well, we could try to do both. We could set up negotiation and set up an ambush in case negotiation fails.
The other option is we go in at night, kill the big guy, and then we go negotiate in the morning after he's discovered that.
Or,
I mean,
We could, technically speaking, most steps happen during the day. So bandits are out during the day.
or that.
option 3, Gref runs in and says, "Brother!"
Right? I'm down for that.
Just see where it goes.
I would say let's try that in the day, because then if we have at least more than half of those bandits gone, that makes it easier on us.
Well, yeah, don't go right now.
And we can totally just stealth around and make sure they don't, make sure we're off any kind of obvious path, and we can just, wait for them to leave.
Okay.
Yeah.
At this point, I will get a group stealth check then, if you guys are going to be setting up camp and waiting for the next day. So we'll get everyone to roll a stealth check, please.
No campfires.
Okay, success.
I'll use my. No doubt.
Oof.
Sounds about right.
3.
I'm gonna use my inspiration. I want to make sure this works.
I'm going to use
gonna
my
say,
inspiration too, actually.
I don't have any inspirations.
I'll use my inspiration to take the nat 20 that I rolled.
Oh, Jesus.
Okay.
Just to
Well,
verify that we're good.
it did get better than your last one.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so it's 1, 2, rocks. Didn't. So 3 success, 4 success, and 1 failure. Okay, so that is 4 successes and 1 failure.
Crit success.
Yes, it's crit success. So it's actually 5 successes versus 1 failure.
I'm guessing I was a failure.
maybe, but we're not pointing fingers, big guy. Man.
Failure.
We don't want to hurt the guy who's gonna run in head first and say brother.
All
5 failures. Okay. I earned 1 success and 4 failures, so they will not see you.
I am down with that because I need a rest.
Okay.
I was gonna say, do we even have rations?
Yes, you guys do have rations. You should each have about 8 days worth left if you still have the standard 10.
Okay.
Because you were fed at the Goblin Home. So. So you guys will spend the night. Now, like I said before, the way I do healing is different. At the beginning of the night, you can choose to spend as many hit dice as you choose. At the end of the night, after successful rest, you will regain half of your hit dice.
Okay.
As long as I gain more than 4 hit points.
I'm not even gonna use any. I mean, I slept through the whole last combat.
That's fair.
So
I need at least 9 to make myself feel 100%.
I mean, I only need 1 to feel 100% now.
I'll give you a back rub to give you that one.
A massage with a happy ending, obviously.
If it's not a happy ending, it's not a massage.
So gross. Okay. So we'll get you guys just to roll your hit dice, please.
Oh, we roll hit dice on long rest too?
Yeah, you can roll. You should be able to just. Yep.
I thought long rest don't we recover everything?
No. Like I said, the healing is different for me. I think it's a little bit too strong to just because you sleep on a bedroll outside in the wilderness with no real shelter, you're not going to regain your max hit points. Even in a comfy bed, a broken arm isn't going to heal overnight.
Yeah, I use both my hit dice on the short rest just to get. So I have to wait till the beginning of the night just to get 1 hit dice back, so I can't do anything. So
It's the end of the night that you get 1 hit dice back. If you have 0 hit dice, you can still regain some health in the long rest. You'll regain your level times your con. So 6 hit points for you back.
Roll for me 6.
Yeah.
I got 4, which is all I needed. So.
Okay.
I'm closer to feeling 100%. I cracked my back. It feels a little better, but that's about it. But I do gotta pee. I'll be right back.
Okay. So in the night, you guys do note that a bandit patrol does pass close by. In fact, within 100 feet or so, but they don't see you at all.
How many are in the patrol?
Sorry?
How many are in the patrol?
8.
Let them pass.
No, I want numbers, which means that probably 9 or 10 will leave in the morning on their patrol.
Well, my thought is if they have somewhere where they're going to go out and try and stake an ambush, at least 8 go out, right? So that cuts it in half because there's only 19 left in there. 19 plus big man, probably.
So there's 20 in total. If half leave, then it's only 10.
20 that you saw. There are several buildings.
Yeah, I'm saying there's 20 in there.
Okay.
So, yeah, no, if they have a job, if they have ambushes, they're going to go set up. There's probably going to be bare bones at the camp, especially if they think no one knows it's there.
Well, I'm fairly certain people know that it's there.
Well, no, but you know what I mean.
Yeah.
Okay.
How did I guess, yeah.
So as the morning arrives, sunlight cresting and all that, your predictions do prove to be correct. Most of them do leave. In fact, 2 patrols of 10 leave out of the buildings and head off to the southeast of you and the northeast of you, kind of making this big kind of pincer movement. They seem to we watch them for a bit. They meet it behind you and then they split up again, and they're obviously searching for something. They are moving relatively quickly and they're not trying to be quiet about it, so it doesn't look like they're setting up an ambush. Based on what you can see in the place, the big guy stayed. He's still in there.
That's fine. Are they moving like way past us? Are they like fanning out basically?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
So give or take, how far away are they from us?
At the closest, they only get about 100 feet. Right now, like as they're fanning out, they're probably about a good 200-300 feet away.
I'm gonna give them a while to pass by before we make any sort of move.
Yeah.
Like, if we head to the camp, I don't want them to be able to hear the camp.
Okay.
Correct.
I would agree.
Concur.
Okay.
So during this time frame of us waiting, I'm going to ask everyone else if we should set up a decoy for more people to come out of the mining camp itself, like set up a large fire or set up something
Set up some dynamite.
nearby enough that some of them come running out, but with us close enough that we can.
You
still
said
go
we're
on.
in a grassland, right?
Yes.
So we can set a massive fire.
I can do that. I can set it 30 feet away. So if you guys wanted to get in position, we can set it up.
Yeah, I'll set up a fire and then get close, hide, and let them run out, and we go in.
I can set that up. It's not a problem.
The only thing is you don't want to make it so that the people that already fucked off aren't going to come back.
That's it. We need to wait for long enough that they're gone and not close enough to see what's happening.
Wait an hour or two.
Well, we don't want to wait too long, right? Because if we wait too long, they could be coming back.
Well, if they're looking for.
Yeah.
Why don't we take a day and scout out their motions, scout out their tracks where they go.
See how everything plays out.
Yeah.
That also gives them another chance to spot our stealth camp.
Yeah, and I don't want to risk that.
So I think if we're going to go, we got to go today.
Here's the thing. Is I can start a fire, and anybody that comes out, I think I can circle in the fire. I have mage hand, so I can send a 1 pound item 30 feet away from me. I can control it. Which a fire stick or a stick that is on fire, I can probably just draw a line of fire. And I can sneak relatively okay in the grass.
Yep.
So
My only thing about the fire, though, is that it gives off smoke. Smoke that can be seen from a very long way away.
True. We don't have to worry about the thing burning down because it's made out of stone. But, right, anybody else will know that something happened here.
Right. So we could do some sort of sound, even. We could do animal sounds.
mean, I can try and disguise my voice as some sort of local animal, I guess.
Or we can just say send Griffin, go brother, and then see what happens.
That's what I was saying.
I would like something a little bit more concrete than that. You know,
Well,
Griff wants to walk into.
could I be able to imitate a dragon noise and maybe freak them out in order to get them to come out?
Mimicking an animal is, or a beast or anything like that, is actually a feat, mimicry. So, yeah, without the feat, you'd be rolling with disadvantage on a performance check.
Ryan goes for a dragon.
Meow! That would be my luck. My performance is bad.
You know, you could just do that. We could have someone be bait.
Right here.
That would be fairly easy.
I think we need Griff.
Well, we need Gref to run in there to see if, maybe we could
calm down.
You see,
No, don't run in.
Right 2 seconds later, it's not okay, guys.
No, don't run in. Have him be bait, and we ambush them as they come out.
I think there are too many for them. I don't disagree with somebody to be bait, but I think they should lure the majority away while the others go in and attack.
Well, okay, so 20 came out. How many is left in the base?
Well, we
we
said
don't
there
know.
were 20 total, so
Well, that's all we see.
so
That's
clearly
what we
only
see.
the big guy.
Yeah. So what I'm thinking is that, they don't have to know that there's only fucking 4 others of us. Right? We can all fucking, do a battle yell or something and try and deceive them into thinking there's more of us. Or everybody throw 2 daggers at their feet. That type of thing.
I have no daggers.
I'll pass you a couple goblin daggers.
I only have 1 dagger.
I pass you another goblin dagger.
I was going to say, I could also throw 2 hand axes to...
Oh, that works too. Yeah, give me that dagger back.
So your plan is to
The only other thing I can think of is if we poison their water supply.
Oh, I'm into that. I got brewer supplies.
Ooh, I'm good. I'm brewer supplies too.
it would require an alchemy kit to brew a poison.
I've got shit to make it taste real bad.
Maybe I could dress up and I'll walk in and I'll play on the deck of cards and see if I can swindle them out of this.
Fuck it. You've got that terrible brew so far. We'll just mix that in with their water supply.
No, I still want to rebrand that and use that as a bargaining chip.
Hey, use that against the big guy. Gref didn't last long. Just make
Oh,
something
that's true.
bad.
Do we have any? No. Do we still have that unopened bottle?
Yep.
Yeah.
Or, no. Sorry, that opened one.
No.
The opened one, you have about a third of it left, so another 2 drinks.
Okay, I'm gonna save that for the big guy.
You might be able, maybe if we come in, I know this sounds crazy, but if we come in saying as a peace offering and try to get him to drink this and pass out from the alcohol in it, we might have a chance.
Yeah, why don't we just have a drinking contest with the guy?
The fact is, you're assuming we're gonna be in an
Well,
official.
That's why I say a peace offering.
Peace officer.
He might be.
Sorry, officer.
He might be angry that we survived.
Oh yeah, I bet you. He's totally angry that we survived.
So he may not take our present
As a present?
as a present, but we can give him a peace offering.
Then our only
Maybe.
Gref, if they can't distinguish each other out, then having a Goliath walk in would be our better option.
I agree.
Maybe.
Yeah, we need to figure this shit out.
So many options.
I'm very concerned right now.
Nothing
care.
has been decided.
Kevin just rolled.
Let's see
Yeah,
if
well,
we can.
that's what I'm saying.
See if we can get into a beneficial position closer anyways, and maybe we can get into the camp without being noticed.
Is there a way for Bryn and Yolik to stealth into the building?
Oh, tons of ways. Yeah.
That might be, and you two stealth in while Rox and I not stealth because we are probably not that great, but we stay outside with Gref and he tries to, I don't know, convince in a way saying brother, but at least then we might have a better chance. Because they'll think that Rox and I are the only two help if they see us. But
I'm more than happy to see how this plays out.
No, this is bad.
Yeah.
I'm giving it as an option. If it doesn't, if you guys don't like it, we don't have to do it.
I think the bait option is the best, and maybe have Gref challenge him to a drinking contest.
Done.
Challenge is pride. Challenge is pride.
Ooh, I like it.
No,
You guys have pride?
Yes, they are extraordinarily proud creatures.
Yeah,
Okay,
I give him.
that sounds perfect.
I get. Oh, I know how I'm going to do this. Okay.
Cool.
Okay, so that I'm going to sacrifice my unopened bottle of this booze. Okay. So, Brett, you're going to take both bottles. Okay. The one unopened one, and then the opened one. I'm going to dilute that shit down and recork it. Give it to Gref. They're two identical bottles. Now, and they're both.
Before he lets go of the one that is, the one that's diluted, I'm gonna tie it to his hand.
Fair enough.
There you go.
And I'm gonna do it in a way that it's concealed, so Griff cannot screw it up.
Roll a sleight of hand check.
What? Sorry.
Sleight of hand.
What is my sleight of hand? 21.
Okay, yeah, that works. Yep.
Good plan. Okay. Now, Bref, you have to drink the bottle that I diluted.
And the one that's tied to your hand.
The other one goes to the other guy.
Both progress?
Challenge.
You should leave it to left and rights. Maybe he might even take that easier.
I don't know.
It's tied to his hand. He can't screw it up.
He
Okay,
can't.
the one that isn't tied to your hand. Okay, guys, the one that isn't tied to your hand, challenge that other Goliath to a drinking contest. He's obviously the leader. When he drinks it, he will get knocked out. Presumably, when you drink yours, it might taste bad, but you should be okay.
Graf gonna be okay.
Cool. Let's do that. So
I'm
let's
glad.
set up. The rest of us set up and wait.
Graf
All right.
takes off on his way.
So I'm not sure if Rox and Bryn, if you have inspiration. If you don't, you gain inspiration.
Okay. I have inspiration now.
So
Oh,
it's a
nice.
well thought out plan.
That was meant. I love it. After
Okay.
everything we said, this is what we decide on. I love it.
Okay, so you guys set up, like most of you were hiding and watching as Graf strides up, one bottle tied to his hand, the other bottle in his other hand. And what do you say, Graf?
Well, first of all, do I notice this guy? Do I know him?
You can see him in the distance. You do recognize some of the tribal tattoos that are on his body as you get closer. He is from your tribe, but that doesn't mean, your herd, but that doesn't mean you know him. He looks a little older, and by that I mean a lot older than you. He looks weathered and wrinkled, which Goliaths don't really do until they're about 50 or 60. And he is on his own like you are, so he was probably in exile. I will get you to roll a history check.
Yeah, sure.
Dad?
Okay. You don't recognize him, but you do know that you do recognize, like, based on the tribal tattoos, he is definitely an exile from your tribe. Probably from before you were born.
Yeah, okay, so I just walk up to him and I hold out the bottle that's tied to my hand. And I say, drink with me?
So as you approach, he's one of the first to notice you. He holds up his hand as he sees a Goliath, and he looks a little confused. And he reaches down at his feet and actually buckles this really large sword to his hip, and then grabs a massive shield that easily covers from like shoulder to knee on him. And you can see there is a heart with a ruby like inlaid in the shield itself. And he approaches you, and he actually speaks in Giant to you. What are you doing so far from the mountains, little one?
And I just hold out the hand and I say, drink with me.
No, I don't think you understand my question. Why are you here? Not just the booze.
I'm here to drink.
Are you going to continue? No, that's it.
He makes a motion with his hand, and you can see 9 bandits kind of scramble up onto the wall. All of them have bows pointed out. And he looks at you again.
I don't have enough drinks for them.
I understand that. And even if... The acolytes of Margarive do not partake in alcohol.
The who?
He makes a motion, and most of them put down their bows. I'm going to get you to roll a deception check.
Okay, cool.
With advantage, because that was...
That was amazing.
Oh my
Okay.
god.
This is amazing.
He kind of tugs the sword a little bit just to make sure that it's loose, and he just walks forward. He made the motion. The bandits put their bows and arrows down, and he kind of clasps you on the shoulder, and he goes, "You are a long way from home, and you are herdless. Are you an exile?"
No, our camp's just over there.
Your camp? He kind of takes a look at your tattoos for a moment.
Oh God.
The herd is here, outside of ancestral grounds. Why?
I kind of just turn my head and I go, guys, I fucked up.
I draw my weapons.
He kind of, his face screws up for a moment, then he backs up and he looks around and he mutters a few words under his breath, and then he just yells in common, "At the ready!" And the archers bring up their bows, and everyone roll for initiative.
Before initiative starts, I look at the bottles and I go, good, both mine.
Both mine.
Oh.
God.
Oh my god. I love it. Oh.
That was both amazing and terrible.
Wait, what's your intelligence? 8?
Intelligence is 8, yeah. And my wisdom.
Guys, we would have been better to send the freaking cat in there to convince him he was his brother.
No doubt.
Oh,
You would have believed it 100%.
Yeah, I love it. That was amazing.
Oh my god.
Did you guys sneak into the building at all?
Sorry?
He's asking if we snuck into the building.
No, they did not.
No, we didn't have enough time. He was telling us we were outside.
Yeah, he tattled on you.
I gave it as an option, but it was up to them whether they were going to do it or not.
There was definitely not enough time. There's only like 2 rounds, and by the time he noticed them, there were already people on the walls. So
he tattletaled on us. Who's got a silent spell just to like sew his mouth shut? Like, man, this is great.
I'm just saying, it totally earned you guys extra XP, so I don't know what you're complaining about.
No, that was amazing. Like, it was absolutely
that worked out perfectly.
I'm not upset.
That was worth it.
I'm not upset at all about how that turned out.
That was so worth it.
We could have set an entire fire and had 100 goblins on us, and I would have been less impressed as I am right now. I am so happy right now. That is amazing. That made my day.
I'm not even mad there's 9 archers aiming at me.
No, I don't care.
Okay. Sorry, just like, I'm glad that you got a 22, Gref, because that is a thing. Oh my God.
Out of curiosity, how high is the wall right now?
The wall is 10 feet high.
10 feet high? All right. Oh.
God, I can't get over that.
Do I have enough time to quickly say something to any of the guys around me?
You have a free action. Go ahead while I'm doing stuff. One sentence.
Anybody want to top the wall? I will toss him up.
I want on top.
I can climb that, no problem.
Okay.
I can.
Because I'll just use my strength to hop him up. To toss him up there. Oh.
Sure. I mean, I'd rather be facing a line of archers all at me than broadside with them. So.
That's what I was thinking. It would be a whole heck of a lot easier if we were on equal ground rather than they have the high ground.
Okay.
You need to gang up on the big guy, though.
Rox and Bryn,
oh, yeah.
Which of you wants to go first?
He can go.
He can go? Okay.
Sure.
All right, so as he says this, archer's at the ready and makes the motion, he grabs his weapon, draws it, and you can feel his intimidating presence like just pump up. You can see the rage in his eyes. And he's going to take one big swing at you with his sword. And he will miss.
It's because he didn't take the drink.
Okay. Then Gref, you're up.
2 bottles of this.
For my first turn, I'm not going to enter my rage and I'm not going to attack. All I'm going to do is take a sip out of both bottles.
Okay, make a con save with advantage and then a regular con save.
Cool.
I was thinking you would have put the beer in his mouth.
Okay, good.
Okay.
Oh.
Not good. Okay, you're going to take 6 points of non-lethal damage.
Cool.
Oh, that's not how dilution worked, huh?
Okay. So you just like uncork both. You go chug, and then like cork them again. And the first, like the diluted one, it's nasty tasting and it gets you feeling kind of warm and fuzzy. The second one just kicks your ass, and you can kind of feel this headache forming behind your eyes as you kind of go. Then it'll be Yalak.
Q. I'm assuming that big dude's still a little bit away from me.
Yeah, you guys are about 30 feet back from where Gref was, hidden in the grass.
Okay. And then everybody else is on the wall.
Yep. So you're about 50 feet away from the wall.
Okay. I'm going to take a run up beside him there.
Mm-hmm.
And then I just want to double check really quick. Oh, where is it? Sections. So I'm going to go up to the giant dude. I'll go right beside Jeff there. So that's 30 feet. I'll go right beside Jeff there, or Gref there. And I'll do an attack on the dude with the quarterstaff.
Okay, go ahead and attack. That'll hit, and you manage to hit him. You can tell, like, based on the way you hit him, he's really resistant to the damage you just did to him.
Okay, 10-4. I'm going to use my bonus action for my unarmed strike
Okay.
and attack again.
All right. And again, you managed to hit him. Both are solid blows, but he just doesn't seem phased.
Okay, 10-4.
All right, then it will be Bryn.
I'm going to run as fast as I can to the base of the wall.
Okay.
So if I'm 50 feet away, I'll use my bonus action to dash there.
Yep.
And then I'm going to ready an action for Ragnar if he's going to throw me up on the wall.
So you'll hold your action until he throws you up on the wall and then make an attack on the closest archer, I take it?
Yep.
Okay.
Yep, that's the plan.
All
I'm
right.
just going to be a surprise motherfucker up over the wall and attack.
Works for me. Then it will be Rox.
You're muted.
Sorry, I was just rinsing out my mouth.
No worries, man.
Yeah. I guess I will try and hex him.
Hex, your Hexblade ability?
No, the first level spell hex.
I believe that goes off without a hitch. Doesn't require a save or anything. You just hex him.
Oh, it's a bonus action.
Yep.
Oh, well, then I will use my feline grace.
Okay.
And before this, I would use my Mage Armor.
Yep.
Just want to point that out.
Mm-hmm.
And then I will try and hit him with my mace, I guess.
Okay.
Because I don't have anything that isn't... I guess I can use my dagger. That's slashing. That's the same benefit. So I'll try and hit him with my dagger.
Okay, go for it. Keep in mind that your dagger will not use your charisma as an attack.
Oh, but it will use my dex, which is the same.
Okay, fair enough.
I have the dagger in here. I do not. So, apologies.
It'll be a d20 plus your
Five.
5, and then a d4 plus 3 damage.
I don't think a 13 will hit.
A 13 will not hit. So you get up beside him, you go to stab him, he just moves the shield in the way. There's a solid chunk, and as your dagger hits the metal, and a faint screech noise. Okay, then it will be the bandits. They're going to be attacking you guys. 2 at Graf with disadvantage. So give me a sec here. So Gref, you did not rage. You'll be taking 6 points of damage.
Okay.
Second one missed. Then it will be 2 at Rox.
Okay.
Neither one are going to hit. And then 2 at Bryn.
But I'm right under the wall. Do I have any cover?
You do have cover. They have disadvantage. That'll be a 15 to hit, which does hit you for 2 points of damage. Enjoy.
Oh,
Yeah.
I'm sorry to ask. Would there been a way to put me and the guy between me and Graf so I would have gotten a flanking?
Yes.
The 60-foot move?
It wasn't specified.
Yeah,
I will allow it for next turn, but for that turn, not so much.
Sounds good.
I rolled a nat 20, but with disadvantage. That's actually a 5 total. So I don't know why my dice want to kill you, Mr. Andrew, but they do. And then, so 2, 4, 6. 2 shots at Yolok. With disadvantage, because you are in melee. That will hit you for 2 points of damage. And that's one left. One's going to take a pot shot at Ragnar, just because. He will miss.
See me?
Yes. When you guys started moving, it became really obvious where you were.
Motherfuckers.
Yeah.
That would made a turn yet.
Okay. Then Ragnar, you're up.
All right. Well, I'm gonna run up so I can get Bryn on top of that wall.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so it's going to take your action to kind of hoist him and throw him up there. Go ahead and roll an athletics check with advantage, because, I mean, if you're raging, you get advantage, so you might want to rage.
Yeah, I'm gonna rage. Sorry, I didn't know whether I should do that before. After I said all that.
All right.
Oh, what? Oh, everyone's up there. That's fine. Athletics, you said?
Yep, with advantage.
Okay. 12.
Okay, you managed to toss him up, and I'm not sure if you're here, Mr. Andrew.
No, I've got
That's what caught me off guard, because everyone's thing shot off my thing and it went behind my screen.
You there, Andrew? He is not. Okay, well, since you rolled poorly enough, I'm actually going to... If he doesn't come on soon, might just have to hold his action until he comes back.
Damn PS4 Wi-Fi.
I was gonna say his internet's probably worse than ours.
It might be.
Yeah, it looks like he's reconnecting.
Yeah.
Okay. Hotel internet.
I missed you.
Okay.
Come back.
I need you to roll an acrobatics check, please.
Oh, fun.
So he throws you up, and you manage to catch yourself on the ledge, but there's not enough momentum for you to propel yourself up onto the ledge.
Wait.
You spend your action instead of making an attack, like crawling up. There's no attack for you this turn, unfortunately.
Can I use my inspiration to try for a better one?
You can.
I'm gonna do that.
Much better. So you manage to yank yourself up, roll to your feet, and you get one attack off on the closest archer.
Surprise!
Surprise, motherfucker.
Yeah, surprise, motherfucker.
Beautiful. That is a decent amount of damage. It really is. So you get up there and you stab him right in the thigh. He's like, oh, what the hell? Because it came out of nowhere. Then it will go to the bandit boss. So he is going to take a moment and focus. And you can see this brilliant shade of light climb up his blade as he swings at rocks. That will hit.
Oh.
11,
I don't like the sound of this
15,
already.
17 points of damage.
Zeroed me again.
He swings and he just takes it. You can feel this burning heat, like the wrath of a god, erupt in your chest as you're knocked unconscious. I'm sorry.
That's right. It's the second time tonight you've done that to me.
Okay. Then it will be... It'll circle back around to Gref.
Okay, this time I've seen my teammates go down. I've seen them get hurt, and it's starting to make me rage. So bonus action rage,
Okay.
and then I will take an axe shot at the big guy.
Go for it.
All right. And I'll go reckless too. Why not?
Okay. You will hit him, and that's a full 12 points of damage. 14 points of damage. Not bad. Okay. You can definitely tell that he doesn't take full damage. You can see he has a power like yours. So you score across his chest. It doesn't cut deep enough. It's like his muscles themselves are stopping your blade.
Okay.
Okay, then it will go to Yolik.
Well, I'm sitting right beside Graf right now, right?
Mm-hmm.
And Rox is down, so no flanking.
No. You can move around to flank, though.
Sure. I'll do a move around, and then I'll attack him with the quarterstaff for flanking.
Critical hit. That is 7 points total. All right.
And then I'm going to spend a key point and do a Fury of Blows, which is 2 unarmed strikes on him.
Both have advantage. The first one misses. The second one does hit for another 4 points. Okay. Okay, so you can tell at this point, now you've been beating on him relentlessly. He's breathing a little heavier, and he's definitely out of breath. All right, so that goes to Bryn.
Is anyone else going to join me on this wall, or is it just me?
So far, it's just you.
Yeah, I know, but
it's you.
Well,
are you coming up, Ragnar?
I will. I just finished checking you up, so I got.
Okay. I just want to make sure I'm not going to end up alone up here.
I'll join you eventually.
Okay.
There's
What? Up for being unconscious.
One is the loneliest number. I'm going to pull out the other dagger and just try and shiv forward.
Go for it. 2 quick attacks against the bandit you've already hit.
Just so you know, I set up my second dagger attack to already take off the mod. So
Gorgeous.
Loading, I believe. Oh!
Okay. High or low?
High.
Okay, you lose that dagger, but you did get to continue your turn.
Okay, cool. Second attack.
That does not hit. So you're kind of like woozy. You've just been tossed 10 feet. Hasn't really happened to you before. You got the one good stab in, but as you pull it out, you actually don't pull the dagger all the way out. It slides out of your hand and stays in the guy. So you quickly try to stab him again, but he's freaking out. He's flailing. He kind of knocks your blade to the side.
Okay, well, that's okay. I got more daggers.
Okay. Rocks. Make a death saving throw.
Hey, I've done more of these than my attack saves.
I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to take you down. I promise.
Devin, let's just be honest. You just don't like him.
You don't actually contribute anything. I'm just drained.
I mean, you're a good meat shield. You've absorbed 2 really good blows. Okay. So the guy that's in front of you is just going to try and punch you, Bryn. He can't really use his bow, so he's just going to try and bop you in the face. And he will hit you for a single point of damage. Just like smacks you right in the nose.
Oh, I was going to Three Stooges him if he missed.
The one beside him drops his bow to the ground, draws the short sword, and kind of moves around you to get in that flanking position. He will hit for 5 points of damage. Okay. Then it's going to be 2 shots at Gref. Disadvantage. Both are going to miss. 2 shots at Ragnar with disadvantage because you're at the base of the wall. 1 will hit. Both will hit. You are currently raging, right?
Yep.
Total of 5 points of damage.
Not liking this.
And then 2 shots at Yaluk with disadvantage because you're in melee. Be glad that was nat 20. Okay. And the last one is actually going to take a moment, step back, and start rifling through his stuff. Okay, so that'll be... It goes down to... Ragnar.
Well, I'm going to try to jump up and help out Bryn. So
Okay.
I'm going to try to climb the wall.
Make an athletics check with advantage. You managed to get to the top of the wall, no problem.
So the guy that's flanking Bryn right now, who's going to be right in front of me, how far is he from the edge?
You're between him and the edge.
Like the other side of him. Like if I was to like hit him as hard as I can, like kick him, would he fly off the edge?
If you do no damage, you can shove 10 feet. Yeah, he would fall off.
I will do that because I don't have my sword drawn and he's right in my way.
Go ahead and push him.
Do a strength check then?
Make a regular attack.
Oh, right. I'll just roll it.
You can just roll your regular attack, no problem. I can figure it out from there.
Oh, okay.
Okay, you give him a solid boot, and he goes flying off the edge.
That works.
You can hear him hit the ground with an ugh, and you can tell he didn't really take much damage from it, but it definitely did piss him off.
Yeah.
Well, that's fine. He was hurting my friend, so.
Okay. The bandit leader is going to take a moment. You can see this glow travel along his arm, and then you're going to see his entire body radiate this healing energy.
No.
I was a fucking paladin too.
That he is.
God damn it.
It'll go to back to Gref.
All right. Let's try another axe.
With advantage this time. He's still being flanked by Yalvik.
Yep. Okay.
Okay. You managed to slash and like hack and slash him, trying to like cut him at least a little bit to prevent the heal. You're a little too late to stop him, but you do manage to do a pretty decent amount of damage to him. Okay.
All right.
It'll pass to Yaluk.
I'm gonna smack him with that quarterstaff again.
Go for it. With advantage. That will hit for 6 bludgeoning. Okay.
And then we're going to spend that other key and do a double unarmed strike.
The first one will hit. The second one will miss. You're punching him, and his muscles are so dense it feels like you're breaking your hands when you hit him. So the second one you kind of pull back, and you're not able to fully strike him.
10-4.
All right, Bryn, you're no longer being flanked.
I am going to. I'm going to attack the guy in front of me first.
Yep, go for it.
Huzzah! Loading.
Up for a hit. Here it comes. Crossing the plate now.
Oh,
Miss.
You're so distracted by like the massive Spartan kick that just happened behind you that you like turn your head and just make an awkward slash that doesn't even come close.
I'm going to disengage and run under the legs and behind Ragnar.
That works. Okay.
As my bonus action.
Okay. It'll go to Rox. Go ahead and roll a
I need 11, don't I?
Nope, you need a 10. Okay. Then we'll go to the bandits. They are going to... the one that was knocked off the wall makes a scrabbling noise as he actually pulls himself up. The one that you had tried to attack but missed is going to step forward and just swing at Ragnar with his fists because he hasn't drawn his weapon. He will miss. Then it will be 2 attacks at Gref. Total of... Nope. That'll be 1 hit. So Gref, you'll take a singular point of damage.
Okay.
Ouch.
2 arrows are going to fly over the bandit's head and just barely miss Ragnar.
I'm fine with that.
Bryn, you are going to get hit by an arrow from behind, taking a full 7 points of damage.
Wow.
From behind. He's behind me?
There is one behind you, yes.
Oh. I thought they were all in a line.
And the rest will miss. Okay. So at the top of the round... Or sorry, no. It'll be go back to Ragnar.
So the guy that just tried to attack me that Bryn escaped from,
Yep.
is there any guys behind him within 30 feet?
There are 5 guys within 30 feet.
I am
All
going
in
to
line.
I am going to lightning breath them right in the face because they are annoying me.
Hence why I got out of your way.
Success, fail. Success, 2 successes, 2 fails. 2 successes and 3 failures.
I'll just roll 2 right off the bat. Oh, wow. That's a horrible roll.
Wow.
Oof.
That's actually enough to kill the one directly in front of you.
I am fine with that. So, yeah. Can I use my bonus action to draw my sword? Because I hadn't actually done that yet.
Absolutely, you can.
Perfect. That's what I'm going to do because I was currently unarmed.
All right. So you shoot this line of lightning, and the first one he gets completely charred and falls to the ground. The ones behind him are a little luckier; they get the edges of the zap, but nothing too spectacular. Okay, then we're going to go to the boss guy again. He takes a moment, focuses that holy energy through his body again, and takes another swing at Gref. He'll miss, but you can see the holy energy is still kind of lining the sword.
And I go, holy shit.
Okay, then Gref, you're up.
Oh, it's my turn? Okay.
Mhm.
Swing with the axe again.
Okay.
Advantage, right?
You have advantage, yeah.
Sorry.
A critical hit. Oh, jeez.
Nice.
There's 19 points of damage.
Ouch.
Okay, you can definitely tell he's heavily wounded right now.
Nice.
Anything else you want to do?
Nope.
Okay, then it'll go to Yalak.
That dude's still alive, right?
Yep, he is.
Well, I'm just gonna
Not for
do
long.
the good old famous Tristan attack in front of him there, and we'll just do the solid quarterstaff hit, and then we'll do a single unarmed strike.
Okay, both will hit for a total of... Okay, he's definitely still standing. He's not looking pleased.
Good.
Avenge me, brothers!
Bryn.
Now that I know there's a guy behind me, how many guys are behind? Is it just one?
Just one.
Okay, and how many guys are in front of Ragnar?
In a straight... Like, in the lineup, not within 30 feet, but there are 7 people in front of him.
4
So
of
there's
which
10.
Sorry, no. 6
guys
people in
on
front
the
of him.
wall.
6.
Okay.
I was going to say 1 died.
Yeah. Let's see. I'm gonna throw 2 daggers at the motherfucker behind us that just attacked. I'm just gonna turn around. Fuck.
Okay.
Because I'm assuming he's like 20 feet away or
Yeah.
under.
He's within, yeah.
Loading first attack, loading second attack.
Coming. It's loaded.
Pow, pow, pow.
Both will hit. And that is enough to injure him, but not kill him.
Yeah.
So both daggers find purchase in his body, and he just kind of goes, ugh. And you can see that there's a little bit of blood trickling out of his mouth, but he's still ready with an arrow to attack you next turn. Rocks. Make a death save, sorry.
Oh, I'm sorry.
That's fine.
Oh,
Oof.
what are you at now? 2 and 2?
Good one.
Rocks, I need you to make a wisdom saving throw.
Wisdom, you say?
Oh, man.
Awesome. Thank you.
Well,
What's your max hit point thing?
17.
Cool. So on your turn, you feel this burning something from in your bag, and this holy energy washes over you. You are healed for 17 hit points, but you are not under your own control. You're going to get up, like groggily stand to, and look around for just a moment, and then you're going to attack Yaluk for me.
With what?
With your mace.
No, thank you.
I'm sorry, bro. But there you go. If I hit with an 11.
It will not hit, no. Okay. You are fully healed, by the way. Forcibly healed.
For long, I don't think. Sorry, boys.
Okay.
We'll attack that big fucker.
My successes and death saves get reset.
They do, yeah. It'll go to the bandits. So that's going to be the bandit that's closest to you is going to rush forward, Ragnar, and drawing a sword. He's going to make a quick attack against you. He will miss awfully. The bandit that's behind you guys is going to take another shot at Bryn. And he will hit for 2 points of damage.
Yay, look at that, I'm at 0.
You're unconscious?
It's okay. I'll natty 20 and then get back up. It's all good.
Knock on wood, please.
Okay, who had the rubies? I know Rox had one, or did you have both?
I had both.
Okay.
The little one and then the bigger one.
Okay. Then it will be Ragnar. You're going to take 5 attacks to the face.
I don't like that.
Is he getting shot with 5 arrows?
He
That
is.
what's happening? How are they shooting around each other like that? They're pretty talented.
They shoot with disadvantage. Disadvantage is disadvantage. Only one of them managed to hit. But he managed to do... You're raging, so he did 3 points of damage to you.
I don't like it. I don't like him. He's gonna die.
Okay.
He's the one in the back.
I would use his intestinal tract as a condom while I fornicate with his skull.
Gross. Thank you for that. Thank you for that beautiful image of a dragonborn fornicating with a skull.
Perfect. That's how upset I am right now.
Ragnar, it's your turn.
Perfect. I'm gonna go to the nearest guy and kill him.
Well, he's within melee range, so it shouldn't be too hard.
Perfect. I am going to reckless attack because I'm upset.
Fair enough. That'll hit. That will not. Oh wait, you're raging. That will kill him.
Also, that wasn't even a reckless attack.
Yeah,
Oh, that's
I still
fair.
have advantage if I wanted, because that's part of a reckless attack.
Yeah. So roll again. Yep. Yeah. It's same answer.
He's super dead.
It's a quick bonus
I am
action.
going to-
Fornication.
I'm going
with
to-
skull.
Yeah, I'm going to get mad at them and tell them to fuck off and surrender now.
Okay. There's not enough of a demoralization thing for you to get a free intimidation check off of that one, unfortunately.
I'm just
Also,
mad
your
because I'm raging.
is
Okay.
I'm just mad because I'm raging as well.
Quick fornication with the skull, and somebody else's turn.
Okay. So it will be.
Much.
So the bandit boss is going to swing at Gref again. That is going to be a hit. So 9 total of 14 damage to you, Mr. Gref.
I want to do Stone's Endurance on that.
Good choice.
That's a D12 plus 3.
So you block his massive smite attack right there.
So I take 1 damage, right?
Sorry, you'll take 1 point of damage.
Yeah.
Would that have downed
Little
you?
scratch.
Yeah, that would have downed me.
Close. So as you go to
Little
strike him,
scratch.
your skin
Ow.
actually hardens beyond just the rage ability, and it literally the sword bounces off of your body, but the holy damage still makes its way through, just a little bit.
Nice.
Then it
Ow.
will go to
Gruff.
Gref. You're up.
All right. This time, instead of going from the head down to the feet, I want to go from the crotch to the head.
All right, go for it. You do this massive whirlwind attack all the way around up to his crotch, and
I'm going to reckless too, so
okay.
Seems pretty reckless. Oh my
12, 14,
god, this
7.
14 damage.
So you make this giant whirlwind cleaving motion, and you actually get him, and you manage to cut off just a section of his leg all the way up to his crotch and through his hip, neatly cutting off his one leg. As he falls to the ground, he looks up at you, and you just take a second swing and cut his head right off.
Nice.
Seeing this, the bandits will actually, as a reaction, drop their weapons and hold their hands up.
Nice.
I
I want to
go.
play a free action. I want to look at all of them and say, "You now bow to me."
All right. So it'll go to Bryn. You're unconscious. Sorry, no, Yalak. What do you want to do?
I'm just going to tell Graf he needs to put me on top of the wall and jump up onto his shoulders,
Okay.
and then postpone my turn until he can put me there.
All right. Sounds good.
On the far side of the wall, away from everybody else. So
Wait, what's going on with
that we come
with
together
rocks?
flanking at the end.
Sorry, what's going on with what?
With rocks.
He's still looking dazed and confused. Go ahead, Bryn. Make your death save.
Okay. I
Yeah.
clicked it, I swear.
Loading.
Oh. Okay. On rocks, on your turn, you are going to attack the nearest thing, which is now Gref. You will miss.
Nice.
Okay.
4 rolls are coming out good.
Then the bandits will go. They are literally surrendering. They're holding their hands up. They're just passing their turn for a minute. Ragnar.
Well, as I see that, I am going to quickly run over to Bryn and attempt a medicine check.
Go ahead and roll medicine.
I was also right behind you.
No.
Gorgeous. So, Bryn, your next death save is rolled with advantage.
Okay.
Okay. I'm guessing you don't have a healer's kit or the healing feed or healing proficiency. Yeah.
I
So
do not know.
no auto stabilize, but you have advantage on your next death save. So the downed dude whose leg and head have been cut off, his head's actually going to speak. It's going to yell, "Burn with me." He's going to reach out and touch Gref.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, I'm on you.
Oh.
Not for long.
Apparently. Just give me a toss.
So,
Yeet me.
Yeah. In my dying breath, I yeet you across the field.
I appreciate.
okay, I need you to make a dexterity save. Don't fail.
Okay.
Can I join him since I'm on him?
Does he have advantage on that because he's raging? And it's a
Yeah,
dex
he
save?
would.
No, it's not an obvious. It wasn't something that was like obvious. It
He grabbed
wasn't
his
a.
leg, though.
Sorry.
He grabbed his leg. He grabbed his leg, though.
Yep, but it was a dead creature. It was not a threat.
Fair enough.
Oh, fair
You
enough.
will
That's good
succeed,
anyways.
and you'll take 11 points of fire damage. So the body reaches out and touches you. That emblem on the shield bursts into flames. The ruby literally shattering into pieces, and his entire body bursts into flames with it. And as the hand is touching you, it catches you on fire. You take 11 points of fire.
I'm down.
Okay.
Wow.
The
That's a cool
bandits
ability.
are not going to try and kill you.
2 points over just being down.
So that'll be like,
That's a cool ability.
I will assume everyone is going to have advantage going forward on their death saving throws. So we'll just do rocks. You are controlled as soon as that thing shatters. You're fine. Control breaks.
Okay.
Yeah. You hear a pop noise in your pouch as well, and it's safe to assume that ruby is gone now.
Which one, the small one or the big one?
The small one.
Small one. So I have ruby dust, that was what you're telling me.
It's ruby char. It's not usable.
Oh, okay.
All right. So Bryn, go ahead and roll with advantage until you die or succeed.
Oh, wow.
One success. Or with advantage. So yeah, one success.
Oh, I have advantage clicked, but I guess it doesn't work. It overrides on death saves.
Okay. And again. And that's 2 successes. And that's 3 successes. You're conscious.
Yay!
Okay. And Gref,
Yep.
roll me death saves until you die or succeed with advantage.
Oh, with advantage? Okay.
Yep. It's assumed that someone's going to help you with it. So 1 success.
If need be, I
2
can
success?
intervene.
And 3 success. You're fine.
Cool.
So you guys have taken down a paladin berserker.
Somehow.
Somehow. With his dying breath, he nearly killed off your friendly paladin or your friendly barbarian, but you guys managed to finish him off and survive. The bandits have decided to surrender to you, and that's where we'll leave it for tonight. At the end of the combat, there, it is going to be another 450 experience for that.
So 1568.
Is there anything for RP that round? Or that game?
Doing the RP stuff right now.
Okay.
So 8, 15, 19, 20, 26, 32, 35, 38, and 46 times 2 is 92 role-playing experience.
Nice.
Well, it's 1568 plus 92.
1660.
1562.
Oh, was I? It was 450 plus 92 plus
60.
yeah, 1660.
All right, so there we have it. You guys have gotten a little deeper into the mystery that is what the fuck is going on here. You've gotten some super powered ruby that apparently saved one of your lives temporarily, maybe, and yeah, should be fun. So thank you, folks, for playing. I know this one ran a little later than we usually go, but thanks for sticking around.
Thanks for hosting.
Yeah.
Thanks, bro.
That's awesome.
All right. And if you guys want to stick around for a little bit, we can do the level up, or if you guys want a piece, we can do it next time.